Hello, hello, welcome. Oh, Claire, I can't see the thing's broken. Do you know that? Can't see you. I can't see you for looking. How are you? Oh, Happy New Year. It's actual Happy New Year, isn't it? I hope you had a lovely one. Please let us know what there you are. When I can't see you down the camera, it makes me think you're not there. Did you have a lovely New Year? I hope that you did. We are joined by somebody that you may have indeed spent your New Year with, your New Year's Day with. And today, because we are really getting our money's worth out of Fleur.
Right.
Hello, love.
Happy New Year,
Happy
everybody.
New Year. Oh, you're lush, you are. You've been... We have been getting our money's worth out of you, haven't we?
Yeah, I've been living under the desk.
You may as well put a camp bed in here.
Yeah, I'd love it.
You haven't been here with me though, so that's fine. I'm glad, because you know we like to have a little relaxing talk in the morning. We've had a little. Fleur's cheated today as well, so I want not on her husband, but she's cheated today because what she's done is invited Laura Binding over to her house and then basically got her to do some of the work for her. So we're going to be catching up with Fleur when two guest designers come together. Now, what did you do New Year's Eve, Fleur?
I was here New Year's Eve till 5 and then I went home and had a little glass of champagne.
Did you watch Jules Holland?
No, I didn't, because I'm disillusioned now because it's pre-recorded.
Well, I never knew, and that did actually put me off afterwards, but it was brilliant.
Was it? No, I watched Alan Carr one instead.
You watched which one?
Alan
I watched that too, when he was in the naked suit. That was quite funny, wasn't it? I did watch that too. I had a little channel flick, and the old Freddie Mercury one was good, wasn't it? But I am now in love with Paolo Nutini. It's like anyone out there who thinks that he was for them. No, he's mine. Now, I have got, oh my God, he's so handsome and completely mad, which is exactly what I like in a man. Does he look mental? Yes. Is he handsome? Yes. Off she goes. Now, we have got some beautiful pearls coming up for you at midday today. These are lush, aren't they? Look at them. And they're big. And they're gorgeous. I'd like you all to know that Mike is going on a date this weekend. We should all know that. And he's very excited by it. I have also got for you some chain. I've got that Uptown Funk song in my head because you're on and Fleur sang it on the X Factor. I thought that was ace. So we got some gorgeous chain for you. We got some lovely spacery doodahs. We got loads. We got absolutely loads, Kimmy, haven't we, my love? But do text us in. I want to know whether you've done anything spectacular, or did you go to bed early on New Year's Eve? 60777. Are you waking up with the insight? Right, okay, it's a new year. It's 2015. We made it. We made it, Fleur. It's 2015. We made it.
Didn't think we'd get there, but we have.
If you'd have told me 10 years ago you'll still be alive in 2015, I'd be like, get away. We did it. I feel like Thelma and Louise, except not today. Now, of course it's not like Thelma and Louise. I meant the sense of bonding because of an achievement, which isn't driving your car over the top of a bridge, actually.
That's not a good achievement.
That's not really an achievement, is it? Now, we are going to give you, actually, we're going to do the chain, which is our early bird. Everybody here is a little bit hungover today, aren't you all? Just a little bit. Kim's in love. You are in love. Well, you showed me his picture, and that's further than you've been in ages. Do they know that it was off with the Scotsman? That's off. She's now in love with someone else. Mikey's in love. It's amazing what happens. People have a couple of days off, they come back, they're all in love. Now, I've got for you 10 metres of chain. Now, the other day, I asked Bruges to go all around the room and I wrapped my chain around my body about 9 or 10 times. Yeah, probably more than that, I'm not sure. There is a lot of chain here. You get 10 metres. So you've got a lot. So, and now, actually, let's have a look closely at this particular chain as well, because it's got really nice open links, which means that you can do loads Fleur with it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's you can add jump rings to it. You can even crochet and use that as your initial chain stitch, and then use that and crochet onto it. Looks beautiful. Excuse me. Lots of draped big pieces, you can do it. And because it's 10 metres of continuous chain, it's not like you're going to get metre length, so you can use it in big sections, like for belts or handbag straps or...
Gemma Crow's dress design.
Yes, Gemma Crow's dress.
It wouldn't be right to mention chain without my dear friend Gemma Crow, who is extremely sexy and a lovely lady. Now, thank you. You're a great... What's that, Amelia?
It's tea.
Are you sure that's tea?
I've got quite a lot of milk in it.
That's not tea. That's warm milk. I want to show you Amelia's tea, everyone.
Please give it a taste.
Put another bag in it.
All right, I'll put another bag.
Go and show everybody the sort of tea. Nat's pea comes to mind. Come and show Mikey what you've... Look at... Put it under the overhead camera. This is the tea that she's given me.
It's got a lot of milk in it.
Look, it is beautiful. I'm not drinking it.
That's my kind of tea.
That's your kind of tea.
Really?
Yeah.
What, dishwater?
Show it the tea bag.
I've got a good stir with the tea bag. It's just a lot of milk, so I'll put another tea bag in it.
I love her. Listen to what a diva I am. Shall I taste it first? Don't let Mikey's beardy... Oh, you're having it, are you? He likes the look of that. It's funny, isn't it, how everyone has their tea different? Do you like your tea like that? You don't like it like that, but you're desperate. Okay, fine. Let's have a look at Gemma. That'll make us feel better. Now, she's not done as dishwater. Look at that. Woohoo! Hot to trot, Gemma Crow. And, you know, when Gemma was making this dress, actually, it was when we didn't have these reels in. And it took her ages to actually get the, and you know what, it is expensive chain if you don't buy it from us, isn't it?
Really expensive, yeah. If you're buying it per metre, or say you're buying it and you have to wait a long time on a slow boat from some foreign country for it to get there.
Do you?
You can be waiting a long time. You can pay a lot of money for chain as well.
What do they normally charge a per metre price?
Yeah, per metre, yeah.
What would I not be surprised to see it at, do you think? I know you've shopped here for most of your jewellery making career, but you know there are times where we're desperate and we have to think, right, if Jewellery Maker haven't got it, I am going to need it, I'm going to have to go somewhere else. What could I expect to part with? More than £3 or £4 a metre?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. And that's probably not even silver plated, that's just silver coloured.
Oh, that's a point, because this is real silver and it's all e-coated as well.
Yeah, so...
And it's on copper, so we know we've got a quality base metal there.
Underneath, and it's strong, yeah.
Because, you know, you just don't know what... You don't know, and you have to trust.
Yeah.
Don't you, if you're shopping anywhere else. So you're getting 10 metres. So what's the per metre price then, Kimmy, my darling angel? We're saying about... Don't be surprised to find chain at about £4 a metre then. And actually, if you're just... You think, oh, £4, yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, if you're just making one necklace, I suppose, you know.
I thought this was £20. 80 pence a metre. I actually thought this was 19.95.
Yeah.
And I thought it was £2 a metre.
Yeah.
Are you? This is brilliant. You know what? I would multi-buy this. Yes, absolutely. Please don't forget it's real silver on. Oh, it's not, sorry, it's brass, not copper. But again, very quality.
Strong,
brass is stronger than copper, actually.
Yes, it is because it's an alloy. Yeah, so it's stronger, a lot stronger.
It's an alloy. She's gone all sciencey on us. By 4mm, loads of you there. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. £7.95.
And that's so easy to stick. You won't lose a link if you cut the link on the join.
Yeah.
You can use it as a jump ring, so just open and close it, so you won't actually lose any links by cutting it.
When you say on the join, do you mean like at the tip of the oval or on the side?
Yeah, there'll be a join on each oval.
Oh, you mean where it's been originally soldered?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, it's really difficult to see where it's been originally soldered. There it is. Yeah, you can see it.
If I was going to cut it, I would cut it on the top or the bottom, not where the two links link, so that
because that's the point of the weakness, then, isn't it?
Yeah. So just cut it down, and you won't lose any of the links. But it's so sparkly, that chain. Really, do you know, it really is nice sparkle. It's very lustrous, isn't it? I think it's lovely. Lots of you are multi-buying. Nora, you've got to. Oh, absolutely, loads of you, loads and loads and loads and loads of you. Hi, Stephanie from Texas. Oh, where's Isla Balearis? Oh, it's in the Balearic Islands, yeah? Is that what that means? Isla Balearis. Isla Baleares. We've got loads of you, Wendy, in Gloucestershire, where the cleverest people are born.
Valerie, Tracy, Teresa, Barbara, Angela, loads of you there. It's the Balearics, isn't it? That's where you go to party, isn't it? Oh, I'd love to be at the Balearic Islands now. Although actually maybe not, because they're all in bikinis and skinny, aren't they? Yeah, that would depress me. $7.95! God, do you remember that? Being young and being able to go out in a bikini and that.
Yeah.
I was saying this to Mia and Chloe last night, and Mia went, here we go, stories about when she could wear hot pants. It's like, during the war, when I was young and I could wear hot pants. Do you remember that? Hot pants. God. Mm-hmm. I don't know. If I had that body again now, I'd just walk around naked everywhere.
I think I would.
And be like, yes, look! Why didn't I do that? Probably because I'd been a... Now, let's go. Let's go. Why doesn't Ali Defoy do that? Now, actually, who's to say she doesn't? No, just what? She's got a good figure, hasn't she? I hate her. I don't really hate her. I hate her for that figure. Now, how dare she? How dare she have... Now, what was the face? Hang on. I've got to stop pulling faces like that, because the wind has changed. Now, I'm going to give to you... Why are you laughing? The wind has changed. I looked in the mirror and went... That was a big old bang, wasn't it? What was that? Who knows? That was Martha stamping her foot like Rumpelstiltskin. Now, that's what it sounded like. We had a big bang. Now, have a look. Is that a new way of telling me to shut up? Bam! That'll tell her. It probably is. Now, as Fleur's here, why not do a little bit of chainmail? She is one of our experts at chainmail, and chainmail is an ancient technique that's been used for hundreds, thousands of years, of course, as we know. Now, I'm going to give you the 2 DVDs that go with this, which is perfect, because if you don't know how to do chainmail, then, do you know what, actually, it's funny, isn't it, because I spent Christmas Day Coombe here. Can you did that? Absolutely gutted, because on my Christmas Day, what does my niece Mina want me to do? Out of all the things I could do for her, Jeny, would you teach me to do kumihimo? Rats! It's the one thing I can't do, Mina. Will you look it up on YouTube? So I did, because I bought her a kumihimo disc because she loves stuff like that. And I sat there and I actually learned how to do it. And then I realised as I was doing it, do you know what? The biggest thing about learning a new technique isn't actually the technique itself, it's the putting yourself in the right mind frame to go, right, I'm going to learn this. I only did it for Mina, but I just thought, you know what, actually kumihimo's blinking easy. And I would put yourself in that mind frame for chainmail, because actually, just like kumihimo, it's all about following patterns. And if you can do that, and actually, it's very good brain food. Mm-hmm. I think it's brilliant for your brain to keep doing all these. And when I was doing it, I thought, oh, you actually feel a brilliant sense of achievement. You feel a lot less stupid than you did 5 minutes previously, and you feel quite proud of yourself. Here's the edition 1 DVD that you get with it as well. Now, our DVDs are ace because they're an hour long. They are in a friendly environment. They're not all done from overheads with somebody talking. Actually, do you know what? I'm gonna make a confession. Oh, hang on. Amelia wants to show you the new tea. Go on then. Let's have a look. Yay! That's exactly how I love it.
I may have a confession to make.
Oh, you haven't spat in it, have you?
No, the last one wasn't actually normal tea. It was a weird herbal tea, and I thought that you would tell the difference, but that's normal tea.
What have you made? Lemon and ginger, that was, wasn't it, with milk in it?
Oolong tea. I'm not sure what to do.
It was a funny... I got a confession to make. I knew there was something funny about that tea. I didn't think you'd notice, so you thought you'd take the risk with me, live on air, puking. So do you know what Claire just said? It's brilliant that she offered it to Mike instead. I'm surprised she didn't. Do you want this, Fleur?
No caffeine in it, apparently.
No caffeine? Don't be giving me anything without caffeine. That's just going to make me really angry. Oh dear. Anyway, thank you to Amelia for making me a normal cup of tea.
Want to swap?
I do not want to swap. I don't know. I reckon I actually reckon that's that lemon and ginger tea she's made you and she's put milk in it.
Yeah, it just tastes like milk and water.
Yeah, milk and water it was, says Mikey. It's like having a teenager, isn't it, having Amelia? Now, you've got your Chainmail Edition 1 DVD, sorry about that. It's an hour long and you've got eight sections. You've got the introduction, you've got the jump rings, you've got the 3-in-2, gemstone bracelets, so adding gemstones to your bracelets, your box weave, your Byzantine, the feasible knot and the wire gauge information for you on there as well. Then I've got Chainmail Edition 2. I don't know, if for some reason it doesn't tell you how many sections Edition 2. Look at Carol, that's before she was a mummy. Now you've got, and it must have been winter because she's wearing a big scarf. Either that or she had love bites. Now, you have got all these different sections with the lovely Debbie Bolford, who is such an angel. I love her. Hello, Debbie, if you're watching. Now, you know, it really is something, isn't it, to have a whole hour in a tutorial. Sorry, I was in the middle of telling you a confession about my tutorial for Kumhimo. I didn't watch the Jewellery Maker one because I was concentrating, and she was doing a "this little fella goes home." So me and Mina were going, and this little fella goes home. But also, I found myself not questioning what she looked like, and it was really getting on my nerves. I wanted to see what her face was like, you know? Anyway, that's just because I'm a nosy old boot. You've got 400 jump rings too. Very important to note, 400 7mm diameter jump rings. How many pieces, Claire took the words right out of my mouth in my ear then, how many pieces, Fleur, can I make out, or what actually can I make out of 400 7mm jump rings?
You could make about 3 bracelets.
3? In what weave?
You could do Byzantine weave with this, box weave with these, because these are 5mm inner diameter. So you could do the full Persian, which I know is one of your favourites.
I love a full Persian, me. It does sound like you need to have a wax if you've got a full Persian.
Yeah, you can do the barrel weave, sweet pea weave. So yeah, a lot of it depends on the weaves. Some weaves, if they're flat weaves, they take up the amount of distance per that the ring is. If it's a concertinaed weave, like a box weave, you'll need about 6 rings to make a couple of centimetres.
Oh yeah, because they're the other way up.
Yeah, because they're the other way up. Yeah. So depending on the weaves, depends on how many rings you'll need. But if you were going to do a box weave with these, you could do 3 box weaves with a gemstone on either end with these ones.
Fantastic. You know what, as well, you've got all this information, you've got 2 hours, and I promise you those DVDs are invaluable. You can, of course, download things on YouTube like I was doing, but you do have to search for it. Yeah. And then you know what the thing was, we came off it, and then I couldn't find the same one again. It was I'm quite rubbish on YouTube, don't mind. And
if you haven't got the internet connections, you can't go on YouTube.
And it currently dips in and out, and that's annoying in itself, isn't it? Maybe you haven't got the internet, actually, because we do assume everyone's got it. And then actually, I'm about to move out, and I haven't had internet at home for 2 weeks. It's driving me crazy. And my daughter keeps going on, what's that thing she does, Kim? Instagram on my phone, and it keeps going off because her internet doesn't work.
Yeah.
Now, actually, and I'm sure Fleur will agree, you make how many bracelets? 3?
3 bracelets or a necklace.
Actually, the price tag that it should be, which was £23.80, actually is a great profit-making price already in itself. And I would think that you could pay that for just one chainmail DVD out there, about £19.95, don't you? Well, this is a brilliant deal. £12.95. In case I didn't mention that, did I? £12.95, such super value, Fleur.
This one's got 150 in it.
150 in this one, and that's including the blue as well, yeah?
Yeah.
I love that, I might steal this.
And that's got no gemstones at all, so that is just pure chainmail.
It's a lovely combination of colours, that.
Yeah, it is. It's
I went a bit brummy then. This is going to happen to you. If you hang around with us a lot at Jewellery Maker, they're all very brummy. And you will end up saying, few things, yeah. JXG C29, brilliant price tag. Now, we're going over to Fleur for the challenge. Now, I've got to apologise to you all because I thought I packed tights today, I didn't, so I'm bare-legged. I have got white horrible. You know how we were talking about the full Persian earlier? That's what's going on. And Fleur didn't believe me until I put my leg in her face earlier, and then she was like, ooh, bleh. Made you feel quite sick, didn't I? Now, you know Patty and Selma from The Simpsons? That's my legs right now. Now, I'm so unattractive, it's unbelievable. Now, have you got bronzite? This is lovely. We haven't had bronzite for a while. Do you know, we used to get it a lot, and it used to be really expensive. Now I think if you like tiger's eye, lapis lazuli, because of the little golden inclusions, I think you'll love this. Have you ever used it before?
It was one of the first things I ever bought. I bought this and lapis lazuli.
And what? Oh, that's funny.
Because I went back and checked how many times I bought labradorite, and I've bought labradorite every single month since I started watching Jewellery Maker.
Can you?
Yeah, on my order history. Yeah. So yeah, this and lapis, the 3-strand pack of lapis was the first things I ever bought.
How funny. And what was it, do you think, that made you go for bronzite?
I love the inclusions in it as well, and as well with the kind of jewellery that I was making then and I make now, you know, for my reenactment jewellery, it just goes perfectly for me.
Yeah, I agree. It's got that kind of medieval colours, earthy, beautiful. You know, and that does sit really nicely with things like chainmail and your Lazee Daizee Viking weaves that you do as well.
Especially with those beautiful jump rings. Those rose gold jump rings, they would be...
With a really pretty strand, actually, I think. PWG, P76, 110 carats of bronzite, 10 by 8. These are faceted ovals, and I love the size of these. They are going to make a brilliant stretchy bracelet. They're going to make lovely little delicate earrings. We're going to see from Fleur, it looks like she's got a bit of macrame on the go.
Yeah.
We're going to give you these at a wonderfully reduced price tag. They should be $9.95. Now, bronzite used to come to us at a much higher price tag than that. And if you do like your tiger's eyes, if you do like your earthy colours, you're going to really enjoy this. And it's funny that I was saying about lapis and labradorite as well. You know, if you like to look at a gemstone and get more of a performance from it, then this is definitely the one that you're going to want. Oh, woohoo! Wow. I've never seen that price tag in all the years I've been here. I've never seen nothing for $5.50. Never.
Gosh.
Never.
That's amazing.
It is amazing, isn't it?
It is.
But what are you thinking? You've obviously thought, right, I want to get this on some macrame. You've got some lovely different colour cords.
Yeah, I've got some nice. Going to make an earthy bracelet.
Yeah.
If I had this at home, I'd love to put this with some moonstone. Some peach moonstone or silver moonstone. Oh, yeah. So you've got 2 optical properties, but bringing out the...
You could probably root around for a bit of that.
I was going to say I might have a little look in there.
Go on.
I'm going to see if I've got time to make a little chainmail bracelet with them as well.
Lovely.
And they just, I mean, for me, they would look beautiful on a chain, lots of tassels. So if you've got the chain, the tassels coming off the chain, really, really beautiful, because they've got a lovely movement, and like you say, the facets on them pick the light up as they move.
They do, and it's funny because you look at this gemstone and it's almost, I love those rusticy, earthy tones anyway. But it's like, if you ever, I know this is a really weird thing to say, but have you ever been sort of for a walk in a field and you've seen a penny or something glinting? Yeah. That's what this looks like. It's got these earthy tones and then suddenly something's glistening, and it makes you sort of want to just look inside it, go a little bit closer.
It's like something that's been patinaed as well, isn't it? You know,
yeah, it is actually like patina, yeah.
On a gemstone. It is stunning.
Talking of patina and liver of sulphur, did you know I gave Max some stink bombs, don't you? Because if I don't give him things to entertain him when I'm going into town, he gets all whingy. So if I make it a game, like, we're going into town and I got you some stink bombs, it's going to be hilarious, son. And he's like, I'm like, not yet, not yet. And I always let them off just before we're going to leave, because it builds it up. So I'm really sorry to everyone in Stevenage. Outside the Spurs shop, other football teams are available. £5.50, PWG. But it does smell exactly like liver of sulphur. I was like, that is liver of sulphur. It reminded me of Sammy Wyabender Fletcher. £5.50 because of the liver of sulphur, because of the smell.
She's hearing a bit as well.
She'll be fine with me saying that. But I gave her a lift home on Christmas Eve. It was brilliant. She lives next door to my mum.
Oh, does she?
Literally, we're not like, you can see her house from my mum's top window, so which is so weird. It's such a small world.
Wave
isn't it?
when you're around your mum's house.
Yeah, I do. I shout. Oh, Sammy! She can hear me. No, we're going back over, so I'm going to leave you with those.
Thank you.
And we're going to take these, this tea over. I'm going to take my tea that hasn't killed me yet. Sorry about my roots. They're getting sorted out later. I can't get up on this chair. We're going to do. Thanks. What was that? What was your little assistant there? She cupped her hands. Like, what are you going to do? No, I really don't. It's the largest part of me. What's going on here now? Right, shall I give you that, Amelia, my love?
That'd be wonderful.
There you go.
Thank you.
Your hair looks nice and clean today.
I had a bath this morning.
Did you have a bath? A bath in the morning?
It's so cold.
Yeah, I can understand that, a bath in the morning because you're so cold.
Yes.
But that's quite early. Was your hot water on then?
It was. I was up at 4 this morning.
What, and your hot water was on at 4, was it?
It goes on automatically.
Oh, fair play to it. Yeah, there's nothing worse than being freezing. But I slept in a Where's Wally onesie last night.
Did you?
So I woke up, Where's Wally onesie that Mia got me for Christmas, and I love it. It's the most unattractive way to sleep.
Would you? Because you went, where is he? Where is he? And you're kind of...
I was fine. I was snugly. I was sweating a little bit, which is good. You know, you're like, oh yeah, warm. It was all good, Amelia. So Amelia's had a bath this morning. Are you having a bath this morning? Did you get lots of nice bath products for Christmas? Because that's always the best time. Like ones you'd never buy for yourself that are really expensive. My auntie bought me some lush bubble bath from Neil's Yard. And you know, you wouldn't go in there and spend it unless it's for my nephew. I do buy him stuff in there because he's a baby. But yeah, so I'm having a nice... What do I smell of at the moment? I don't know what it is. Something weird. Now, which one are we doing? Oh, the one that's right in front of me that's toggle class. Sorry, you did say that, darling, and I ignored you, really. Now, how rude of me today. I've snubbed Amelia's ginger tea with milk in it. I'm a diva today, aren't I? You better wallop me down, Kim. Let me have a little sip of this. Still on my high horse about last week, anyway. Now, now, have a look. I don't know why I made that noise. Oh, how annoying for you at home. Sorry. Last night I watched Mrs. Brown's Boys for the first ever time. I've never seen it before. What's your opinion? Because Mia laughs like a drain at it. She thinks it's the funniest thing ever. I thought it was all right. Kim was laughing so much she almost had a heart attack at that. Your dad? Yeah, I can see dads would like it, yeah. Let's have a look. Oh, I dropped you, I'm so sorry. So you've got a whole box of different, oh, I like this one. Whole box of different toggle clasps. Do you know, it's lovely to get things like this. And actually, let's have a think. How much would one of these cost you in your craft store? If you saw a pack of 2 of them, would you be overly shocked to see 2 for £8.95? That's nice, isn't it? It's all plaited. Look at this one. So you can actually pick your favourite. Oh, sorry, Mikey, I dropped it just as you were about to come to it. Here we go, look at this one. Isn't that lovely? Do you know, actually, I think that would make a really sweet ring. Oh, no, it wouldn't be big enough, but that's lovely. I'd use that as a feature. And then you've got one. Now, wouldn't these make nice frames as well for polymer clay, resiny pieces? Don't you think? That's quite vintage, isn't it? Then you've got a springy one. We've sort of seen that kind of design before. I like those ones. You've got the teardrop one as well. So you've got all these different designs, but you've got them in each colour. So you get two of each design in each colour. This is brand new. You get 7 different designs and you get 2 of each design in each colour. So you've got loads. You've got 42 toggle clasps all together. And it comes in this really cute box. I like these boxes. I'm actually thinking next year, what about this as an advent calendar? Because you can lift it up. Be quite cute, wouldn't it? How many are in there though? There are 21 boxes though, aren't there? So you just have to write off a couple of days. UEA Z63, the Matrix collection. Now we were supposed to go to, this is the Martha Says It Is price, £27.95. But this is the Kim Says She Knows Best price. What was the original? That's what I thought, £27.95. For £19.95. I will show you one in each colour. Yes, Claire, of course I will, my love. 1, 2. Fleur, do you love a toggle clasp?
I do like toggle clasps because I like them to be shown as well. So if it's in a bracelet and your bracelet slips around, that your clasps are pretty clasp as well.
And these are really professional looking and very substantial as well, aren't they?
Yeah, and I know a lot of people use the T-bars for their cufflinks, and so you can use the actual toggle part as a pendant, so or earrings, or because you've got a couple of each one.
Nice earrings. Yeah. You do a lot of resin. This would be nice with a little photo inside.
Wouldn't it? It'd be beautiful.
I want to do some memory pieces with you, resin pieces. I'm really into that. Now I'm going to give you the earring one. Very popular. Please hold the lines. Now you've seen the earring one before. And is it all different designs again? Yes, it is. 7 different designs, is it? Yes, it is. Now, right, this is my question about these, and I'm going to answer the question for you. Is it comfortable to put this through your ear? That's my question. Because it doesn't look it. I'm honest, if nothing else. I'm going to try it for you, and I will give you my honest opinion. No, I'll tell you, I will scream if it hurts. No, it doesn't even feel any different. It feels no different. And I would have been honest about that, because I did look at those first of all and go, well, actually, that's going to hurt, but it didn't. No, it doesn't. Do you know, it's funny, isn't it? Yeah. Because I suppose we don't feel it when our things go in your ear, do you?
Because it looks thicker as well, doesn't it? But it doesn't, when
it's in. I don't think it is thicker,
no, it's not
actually.
At all.
But it does look it because of the twist. Maybe that's what it is. It's all psychological.
Yeah, it gives you the impression.
That was, completely psychological. Oh, I've accidentally just put that back in there. Sorry. Let me take it out. Sure, it was that one, but don't take any risks, Kim. This is the studio sample, don't worry. I'm pretty sure I'm clean. Now, in the ear department, anyway. Now, I have got clean ears. I'm obsessed with the kids having clean ears as well. Are you? Oh, clean ears! Oh. Now, you've got these lovely heart ones, which I like a lot because you can see the little toggly bits, the little loops hidden with the heart. Oh, you've got the little teardrops, same design in the teardrops as well. And you've got, have a look at this, this has got more of a detail on the, on whatever the little bend bit. I thought it might have a fancy name, it's just a bend, isn't it? That's a nice detail there, isn't it? So again, you've got them in all different colours. You've got them in the gold, the rose gold and the silver. I like these secure ones as well, because if you ever worn a pair of earrings you thought, oh, I really hope those gemstones don't fall off because they're so special. Could be like a nice Gems of Distinction one or something. We're going to give to you a phenomenal price tag. A PYA Z02 is your item code. I'm being Vicky Carr. £12.95. I see she announced the old yesterday, didn't she? The old news. Go and check out Vicky's presenter page on Facebook. She's got some gossip for you. And we wish her lots of luck. £12.95 PYA, not that she needs it, she'll be fine. PYA Z02 in the Matrix collection. You are getting 63 pairs. You missed the 63 pair. That's, do you know, that's like my mum. If you say £5 instead of pounds, because the old dear, even though she's a hippie, she is quite judgmental. Pounds! And if you say H, I was saying this the other day, she's disgusted. It's H. £12.95. It's funny, isn't it? You realise, even though she's brought us up to be like, oh, peace, love, everyone's different. Actually, really, it was a bit like the book Animal Farm. You know?
I love that
all
book.
Pigs are equal, all people are equal except some. That's a good book, that, isn't it? Old George Orwell. That's my mum for you. Margaret, Judith, June, Gloria, Catherine. She is also lovely, but quite mad. Hello and good morning to each and every one of you. It is morning, isn't it? Yes, it is. It feels like afternoon for all of us because to get here we've all been up at like 5 a.m. What time did you get up this morning, Fleur?
10 to 6.
Oh, lying.
I only live 20 minutes down the road there, don't I?
Oh, I wouldn't have got up till 7 then. I thought hang on, I've got to just put my skirt down. I'm not coming anywhere near you with these legs. If only I'd remembered my types, jewellery makers. We're going to catch up with Fleur and see the first kit of the day. I can only apologise, I can. Now, I love the colours of this kit. Beautiful. I'm definitely going to, because Laura Binding paid you a visit.
She did.
Last week.
Yep.
They came and had a pony ride,
yep,
which they loved. And Laura obviously, does she drive? Because she passed her test.
No, she didn't. Tony drove up.
Tony drove. Yep. I waved at Tony the other day and I don't think he knew who I was. I was like, oh yeah! And I forgot that just because you look at them on Facebook doesn't necessarily
they know you.
mean that they know you. Now have a look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Well, it was started off by Lady Binding. Was it this one?
Yeah. It was that one, yes. Yes, she very, very kindly gave me a masterclass.
Fair play to her. It's nice to masterclass in exchange for a pony class. I like trade for trade.
Yeah, trade for trade, that's it.
Brilliant. It's the way to do it, you know. Now I love, because you have finished it off, she just did the base. I love these pearls. We're going to have I will show you the actual kit in a moment. Now, let's start from over here, shall we, Michael, my dear? You've got some cute little earrings. And I love the colours.
Yeah.
These colours are deep and rich and wonderful. And you've got the newer burgundy wire in this kit as well, which has really helped with the designs, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's fabulous. I've twisted it in this design, the burgundy wire, to give that extra colour.
Are they two different gauges as well?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that works really nicely. It reminds me of Turkish Delight. That's what this should be called, Eastern Promise.
I mean, with the colour of 2015 as well, because this is the
Is it?
Yeah, so I think that's why Pip decided to pop all the colours, all that same colour tone, and it just works so beautifully with that antique bronze.
It does, it does. And Pip's actually done a very, very good job here. Look at that. When he says hello, he's a lovely man. Now, look at the rest of it. Love the bracelets, and then now you had the cabs. You've not had the cabs, the pearl cabs, that large before.
No, I'm not. I've had the smaller ones, but I've never seen the larger ones.
Well, I love them. Do you know, Fleur, they're so wonderful. Yeah. They look really professional. They are, of course, shell pearl. I don't think you can get hold of shell pearl cabochons. I know faux pearl cabochons, but they're rubbish. These are substantial. They're nice and weighty. You can feel the quality of them.
And the lustre on them is just divine.
Well, of course, because mirroring that incredible base of real pearl. I think this is. I love those. I think they're fabulous, and they are going to make such wonderful feature pieces, just like Fleur's done here. But also brooches, things like that. I'm going to give you an extra of the little ones too. But let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. Lovely. I love your S-Class. Did you use a jig or did you use your bailers?
No, I just used my players.
You're very good, yeah.
My players, yeah.
Now let's show you what you're actually getting. Here I am showing you all this gorgeous jewellery and you're thinking, well, Jenny, show me what I get. Oh, where are you going? Now that was a faux pearl that would have cracked and it didn't. Now, you're getting 3 incredible pearl cabs. Shell pearl cabs, real shell pearl cabs. Look at those. They're
buttons. Can you imagine them on buttons?
Big buttons, amazing. They're just so beautiful. I know you love these, but look, I'm also going to show you. Let's pop those there. You get some wonderful, large pearls. What colour are we calling those? They're lush, aren't they? What do you think? Are they cranberry? They're a bit lighter than cranberry, aren't they? I think they're lovely. Let's have a look. Oh, they're called burgundy pearls, burgundy baroques. Then we're going to give, and I like this combination together. This works. Yeah. It works, doesn't it? You're going to get the coated hematite. Is it coated hematite or pyrite? Coated pyrite. Look at that colour. It's lovely. It's very ball gown, very going out to dinner, isn't it? Then you're going to get the burgundy wire. Now that's what gauge? 0.4.
It didn't have a gauge on it.
Let's have a look.
I don't know.
Here we are.
Yeah, 0.4, yeah.
0.4, it felt like 0.4. And then you've got the 0.25 in the bronze. Then I'm going to give you antique bronze 0.8 and antique bronze 0.6. You're getting your beading materials, including a lovely beading thread, really pretty colour in your beading thread. Well, I think this combination is absolutely wonderful. I love the 3 cabochons that you're getting. I think the 3 gemstone strands are brilliant. And I absolutely love all of this wire. You've got all the gauges that you want.
Yeah, and I've still got a lot left. I've still got quite a few pearls left.
Got loads of wire.
A few of the drops, lots of the wire left. I used all the 0.6 because I used that to make the talks I twisted that together to make the talks. But yeah, I've got a lot left.
So you're getting here super value for money, lots for your money. FUGC20, the Marsala jewellery. Marsala, am I saying that right? That's not the same as a currant,
isn't it? Isn't it the cherry or a wine colour? Oh. Yeah.
Oh, I don't. We'll have to.
You could make it alcohol.
Someone will text us in. I know. FUGC20. You should be paying £50 and 25 pence. 55 pence, sorry. £50 and 55 pence is the should-be price tag. But today we're going to give you this whole kit for a bumper price tag of £29.95. Incredible deal because you're buying in bulk. Can you buy in bulk when you go to the little bead shop in your local town? Can you fill up a basket and say, actually, I'm just going to pay less because I've bought lots? I don't think you can do that. But you know what we do here? £29.95, loads for your money. Which piece are you going to
We're going to show how to do this one, and I know Gemma's done this before, but it's with the 0.25 wire, and I don't do a lot of weaving, so I don't use my 0.25 as a weaving wire. So I watched Gemma do this quite a few months ago now, and I just thought it would work perfectly with these cabochons. So
now, before you, sorry, I have to interrupt you because Kim's taken the price tag down without me noticing. £24.95. I must let you know about it. At £24.95, incredible value. Do get it quick. So something that you've seen Gemma do and that you want it, because not everybody can do intricate things with wire.
No. And when I saw the 0.25 and the cabochons, I knew straight away that that's what I wanted to achieve with it. And then I've sewn some of the beautiful pyrite in as well. So all you basically do is, I'm really good at making a mess with wire, and this technique is
I think you're probably quite neat and tidy though normally, aren't you?
So when you undo your wire, this is what usually happens to me. And
Springs
it all just
everywhere.
goes into a nice big spring.
Are you a neat and tidy person?
No.
Are you really not?
No.
I bet your house is tidy.
No, it's not. No, Mark goes mad at me now.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I feel at home then, because I'm naturally quite messy, but I try and be tidy. I don't like mess at all, but I am messy. Does that make sense? It's funny, isn't it? I hate it, but I know I'm like it.
I like my jewellery to be neat and tidy, and I like my horses' stables to be neat and tidy, but everything else.
I'm the same. You spend so long sweeping shavings in, you can't be.
Right. So all we're going to do for this technique is that you could do at least 2 cabochons with it like this. So you just keep squishing it together, and you make a real bird's nest, if you like, with it. And you do need a long piece at the end so you can sew it all together. So if you just that there, and then all you do is you place your cabochon in the middle, and I'm just going to cut a long piece of wire so I can show you how I sew it together. And I'm not very good at sewing, but this is perfect because it does mingle in beautifully.
By sewing, you just mean in and out?
Yeah, in and out, yeah.
So weaving.
Weaving it in and out, that's it. And then all you do is you basically...
Oh, come on. Is that it?
That's all you do, and you just squash it together.
You're like the Tony Hart of Jewellery Maker.
And then this bit's a little bit big, so all you do is you just make it a little bit smaller. Just fold it in. And because it's so malleable, this wire, and I was quite scared of snapping it, but it's so strong as well. When you bring it together, it does become stronger, and you can wire twist this. I mean, look how easy this is. So easy, and it gives a beautiful effect. And then all you do is you literally just start sewing it, well, weaving it together, if you like. So just catch it in. So just find an area. There's no specifics here that we're... No, find an area, pull it in, in. Then squash it a bit more. Use the same piece of wire to just add your beads on at the end, and you can embellish it then how you like. So all I did was go round, and it literally holds it so tightly in place. Spend a little bit of time, and you can have as much, you can go across the cabochon as well. But that's all I did. If you've got some resin at home, you can pop a little bit of resin around the sides if you like, just to make sure none of the little ends pop up. But I didn't find that I needed anything on there apart from just this wire to hold it in place. And as you can see there, now it's starting to hold in place, and that's just from a few little stitches around.
And so you just carry on, and then
on.
You can add some gemstones, add some detail, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I'll just, sorry, do you want me to just show you quickly?
Please,
All I did was just literally add your bead on. And I just did mine in fours, but you could go all the way around like a soutache.
So just keep going round.
That's it. There you go, so there's one bead in place.
I think Kim was up late last night, weren't you, Kim? She's yawning in my ear.
Oh, is she?
And you know when someone yawns, it makes you want to do it, doesn't it? Even talking about it.
But that now is well and truly in place. Now, if you wanted to make a brooch, I wasn't confident making a brooch with a 0.8 wire. I would have wanted a stronger wire myself, but you could just you pop a little bit of glue on the back and
it still looks neat from behind.
From the
That's
back.
what's cracking me up. Like, hang on a minute.
So even from the back, if it did turn round, you can still see some of the lovely colour through it. But I just thought it was a really lovely technique, and like I say, that's not going anywhere. And you just carry on sewing round. The only thing I find the first time I did it is I didn't use enough wire on the end, but you can add in your wire if you need to.
Well, you can, because it doesn't matter. You won't be able to see it, will you? That's the great thing.
But the second time I did it, I used a lot of wire, and then just keep sewing it around, and your beautiful cabochon is then kept in place with that. And then I just made my own torque with the 0.6 and 0.8. I quickly added in the bail as well.
Yes, because I know everyone will want to see.
So all I did was I just weaved the 0.8 wire through the back. So you can see I just caught it in the back there and just made the bail from that 0.8 wire.
Gorgeous. Thank you, Fleur. Now, I am going to give everybody. Now, you've used these ones, haven't you?
Yes, yeah.
I've got some earrings made out of these ones from Laura Binding. She made me some post earrings because, to me, earrings like that are very Crystal Carrington, who I'm obsessed with. Now, she Viking weaved around the edge.
Oh, wow.
Which is lovely.
Yeah.
And it's got what came with it? A matching ring came with it. Now, I love these for buttons. I love these for brooches. I think they're fantastic for stud earrings. And those kinds of earrings are coming back again now. I really loved them in the 80s because I thought they were quite, you know, when the whole trouser suit power woman thing was going on, and I loved that. All very Knots Landing. Have a look at the colours as well. Now, I love this sort of satin sheen that you get. You're going to give these in a clearance price? You're crazy, Kim. You get 5 of each. And these are a new thing here at Jewellery Maker. We haven't had these for very long, and they're going straight into the sale. ORG C56. It is a sale. Please be quick. You get 10 altogether. How much are they going to be each? These are consisting of real shell pearl as well. So these aren't faux pearls. These are shell pearls, which means they've been made up with elements of shell and pearl that have been crushed together to reform a perfect shape. So they're not like glue or anything like that you get in the supermarkets. ORG C56, your clearance price tag. At £1 each, £9.95 for 10. That is such super value. If you see this kind of thing, even in a faux pearl, in that big craft store that rhymes with Bobby Shaft, you're looking at about £8 to £9 for one, aren't you, Fleur?
Yeah, you are. And for me, I think even if you just got a dab of glue and some of the ring memory wire, I did one a couple of days ago just for myself like that, and just glued it on, and it made, everybody said what a lovely ring it was, and all I'd done was got the ring memory wire and then used the whole lot and just glued it on. So they're so easy to use, but you could, like again, what we said, buttons.
Oh yeah, I love the idea of that. And anybody who's a little bit crafty can make a button out of these easily. Yeah. You know, you can just add some wire and do some little loops. It is easy to do. £9.95. Now, the great thing about doing the morning show is that we get to go over to the Wall of Fame, and I've really missed that because I haven't done the morning show for ages. So that's where we're going to go right now. It's WAF o'clock. It is still Christmas after all, isn't it? So we are going to give you, it feels like it's not Christmas anymore, but it is, isn't it?
It is.
It is Christmas still. And this is from Rachel Doxey of Chesterfield. And Rachel, this is amazing. This is like something you would buy in a shop.
Yeah.
Did Alison Tarry do this? Because it's kind of Alison Tarry, isn't it?
DVD.
Yeah. Good morning and Happy New Year to all at Jewellery Maker. Happy New Year, Rachel. And all jewellery makers that are watching this morning. I started learning wire work late last year, so only just, really. After watching Alison and Laura on the Design Inspiration shows, I was amazed at what you could do with wire, so I bought a few kits and DVDs and had a play. I never really finished anything until we were putting up the Christmas tree at my new job and said I could make a star for the tree, and that was a few hours a night while watching Jewellery Maker. The star started to come together. After a week it was done and on the tree. I had so many comments on how good it was, and my mum told me to send a photo into the Wall of Fame. Thank you to all at Jewellery Maker for making me smile and laugh after I lost my job in June and inspiring me to try new techniques, and special thank you to Alison and Laura. Good luck to all for the Wall of Fame. Oh, Rachel, thank you so much, and let's hope 2015 is your blooming year. You know, the ups and downs, I'm a big believer in fate. You lost your job for a reason, and now look what you're doing. That's Jenny's thought of the day. Well done, Rachel. Oh, you're number 357.
Okay, this is number 358. And it says, hi all at JM. I made this while waiting to see the new year in. Smoky quartz faceted drops, smoky quartz nuggets, garnets from a JM scoop, and orange quartzite, 1mm copper wire and 0.4 gold plated wire. All from JM. Love the show and the demos. Keep it up. Happy New Year to all at JM. And that's from Suki.
It's a lovely name, that.
Beautiful, that, isn't it? What a lovely name.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, I like that as well. I could wear that all the time.
Yeah, I love that. I thought it was up the other way in a Christmas tree.
No.
Like a quirky Christmas tree in a German market, like that way.
Oh,
Yeah. Actually, look, that's a person holding things up. Oh, you can see all sorts. You can see all sorts.
Beautiful.
It is. Have a look at this. I've got some cufflinks here. These are new little finding things. They're lovely, aren't they? And look at the velvet. I want us to do velvet ribbon.
Yeah. So feminine.
Yeah, it is. 359. It's from Sharon in Sidcup in Kent. And Sharon writes, hi all at Jewellery Maker, attached as my very first entry to the Wall of Fame. Welcome, Sharon. The earrings are made from amethyst carved flower beads and sterling silver findings, all from Jewellery Maker. There are 2 sets of cufflinks made from lapis lazuli cubes and purple agate, all from Jewellery Maker. These findings for the cufflinks and the bits used to make from the velvet ribbon and crystal necklace are from my stash. These were Christmas presents for my brother, his wife and his daughter in the Philippines. I'm waiting to hear from their reaction, but I hope they like them as much as I do. I hope you like them too, and I will certainly submit more designs in the future. I could really do with a win, as my bank balance is somewhat depleted since Christmas, but also wish all other entrants the best of luck. Love, from Sharon Corder. Sharon, that's gorgeous. I hope they love it. In the Philippines, wow. Well done, fantastic. Beautiful as well.
Okay, this one's number 360, and this is from Nina. My sister's called Nina, but she doesn't do jewellery.
She is, isn't she?
Hi all at JM, and a Happy New Year to all. Here's my entry for the wall for this week's WAF. It's a macrame and ametrine charm bracelet. The cord is a pale gold, which goes well with the colour of the stone. All the materials are of course from JM. Thank you for all your hard work. Looking forward to the coming year with you. And that's Jane in Cornwall. Oh, sorry, it's Jane in Cornwall. Must have been
Nina's in the... She's stolen someone's email.
Yes, it's Jane. Jane in Cornwall. It's beautiful, Jane.
Oh,
and Ametrine as well.
Being Cornwall as well. All that, I bet there's loads of inspiration. Now I've got 361 Keshi pills. These are really earthy. I like this, and I like the snuggly blanket you've put them on. It makes me want to get snuggly. From Karen in Backup. Where's Backup?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either. Karen says, please enter me for the Wall of Fame, all made from items bought from Jewellery Maker and using beautiful pearls. The picture does not bring out the true colours. I know it's really hard, isn't it, to find. And this is what we're always saying with lab dry, and I hope you can relate to that, because sometimes we can see it, and the blooming camera doesn't pick it up. It is frustrating. Number 361, and it's a gorgeous set. Well done to you. Now, we are going to, at midday, be giving you the most insanely gorgeous pearls. They are coming up for you around 12 o'clock. Wonderfully round, an amazing colour. We're going to show you how to buy, and also a little bit of information about some price phrase. Watch this space. We'll be back after this.
The fastest way to shop with Jewellery Maker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. If you're new to Jewellery Maker, simply contact our call centre and we'll send you a tutorial DVD and Get Started booklet, all free of charge.
We all know having the right tools for the job is important, so we here at Jewellery Maker have designed a toolkit which includes all your essential pliers for jewellery making, including round nose and flat nose pliers, wire cutters, as well as a bead reamer, snips and tweezers. You've got everything you need for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our no quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Did you know that the Jewellery Maker phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 6444 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Hello, Happy New Year. You've just, hello, darlings. Oh, it's always polite to say hello, Claire. Now, do you know what? A lot of you might be doing like this, everyone at work. They might still be in bed eating bacon sandwiches. I love that. Don't you love it? Watching telly. I don't ever do this. I never get time. But this is my New Year's resolution. I want to watch telly in bed with Max, my son, and just eat a bacon sandwich. I don't know why, I've just got it in my head. That would be a brilliant thing to do. Just lie there. Of course we can't do it because we have to get up. And I've got to take Mia wherever. You can't do it, can you?
It is difficult, and then you feel guilty for doing it. I do anyway, and I'm like, I should be doing this, I should be doing
I'm not going to feel guilty because I haven't done it in years. It's going to happen.
Yeah, take a day and just relax.
I'm going to sort it out so that I can do that. That's what's going to happen, Fleur. So that's my resolution. You wait. It'll be all over. There'll be bed selfies. Now, I am going to give you lots of drops. Beautiful drops. All things bright and beautiful. That's what you've called this bundle. That was my mum's wedding hymn, was that. All creatures great and small. Do you remember that hymn? It's been one of my favourites.
My daughter's christening.
Was it?
Yeah,
it's a nice one, that.
And Morning is Broken, yeah, those two.
Like the first morning. Anyway, so you're going to get 2 of each of the gemstones that I'm going to give you. So we've got 2 garnet strands, lovely drops those are, and I love garnet. I love it. I didn't used to love. Do I get 2 of the peridot or just 1 of the peridot? Oh, you get 1 peridot, so I retract that statement. Now look at that. That is one of my favourites. Gorgeous. There's Hannah Oxbury upstairs. She came to wave hello, because that's what polite people do. Now, have a look. You've also got... Now that's stunning. We're moving into springtime with... Now, actually, you're thinking about springtime now. I know it seems crazy, but if you are a crafter, you're ahead, aren't you? Got to be. And I love springtime. I think springtime's my favourite time of the year because it's full of hope, optimism. I think we're all like excited because we're hoping for a brilliant summer. We're seeing all this new gorgeous life around us. All the flowers are coming up. The grass is luscious and green again. The birds are singing and there's little hatchlings, and it's a lovely time of year, I think. And so when we're making spring pieces, it makes me feel happy. And I think I actually always say when you're creating anything, it could be when you're making dinner, anything, you should always be creating in a good mood, which is hard sometimes, I know, but it does make a difference to the food you're cooking, to the pieces you're creating, to the jewellery you're making, anything like that. If you do it in a good mood, you can make some really joyous, wonderful pieces, can't you? I always think you can tell when you've made something in a bad mood, when you look at it again when you're in a good mood and go, oh, I don't know, I was in a dark place that day. Go and write poetry if you're in a bad mood. Now, you're also getting 2 lots of the chalcedony. This is lovely, absolutely lovely. Isn't this a wonderful fruit basket full of colour? That chalcedony does make me think of a blue sky. It's wonderful. Then I'm going to give to you iolite, 2 lots of iolite drops. Now we're really gemstone heavy here. And then you've got, is this green ametrine, Kimmy? Green ametrine there as well. Yes, it is, green amethyst right there as well. So let's have a look at this actually. You've got peridot, which is August birth gemstone. That's my daughter's birth gemstone. You've got January is this month's birth gemstone. And you have got green amethyst, which is February's birth gemstone. You've then got lemon quartz, chalcedony and iolite. Iolite's a very Viking gemstone. They used it to guide ships because it's got a polarising quality. I like that. I like that they used it in the Viking era, and actually I'm sure you'll probably see lots of artefacts. I'll have to ask my sister. She specialises in the... Do you know my sister specialises in the Vikings?
No.
She's a doctor of history specialising in Viking and another one. She's got books and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's clever. And that's why I don't mention her often. She makes me feel thick. No, she doesn't. She's lovely. Apparently we're more like each other than any of the other siblings. We're both small and feisty. Now, you've got how many strands here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 strands of drops. And these, you know, we normally give you 10 strand bundles of nuggets, don't we? So these are going to be more expensive because they're all top drilled. Are these going to be more expensive because they're all tasseled? What do you think? Well, they should be £43.50, which is amazing. So that's only £4.35 a strand. It's brilliant. But at £3.50 a strand, you have got yourself incredible value. Look at everything you've got here. You've got all the coming seasons. This is such a wonderful, wonderful deal. If you want, what are you doing, you nutcase? Oh, she's a nutter, that one. Down to less than £3 a strand now. You've got to grab this quickly. You know what? Think about the fact that you are going to need the brights. Maybe your winter collection has been somewhat earthy and more of the darker colours are a bit frosty. Now's the time to spice it up. Now's the time to breathe that wonderful vitality into your pieces. Make them a bit more colourful. You know, and especially if you're doing Easter pieces. These are very Easter colours, aren't they, Fleur?
They are. And do you know what? They go beautiful with my challenge. If you put the bronzite in with those, because it would lift that bronzite up as well, especially with those yellows and that beautiful pale green. That would be amazing.
I love that, and that's a real sort of dewdrop green. If you put the green amethyst next to the peridot, you can see the tonal difference is really dramatic. Look at that, and I love those together. I think that's fantastic.
I'd love to see just about 2 inches of the peridot in the pearls that we've got coming up at midday, just in the centre. So use your pearls and then take the centre section of the pearls out of it that you would put in the necklace and use them for earrings or a bracelet, and then just put the peridot in the middle, and it'll all cluster together like it is on a strand, and it'll just look really sumptuous and beautiful.
I'm a massive peridot fan.
I love peridot.
I don't know whether it's because it's my daughter's birth gemstone or whether it's because it reminds me of spring. Maybe probably a little bit of both.
I just think it makes you smile. My mum bought me a beautiful peridot ring for Christmas. And it's just, every time you look at that colour, it just makes you smile.
It does, doesn't it? It's a lovely colour. It is a lovely, zesty, fresh colour. Some people would go for red over green or pink or whatever, but for me it's green. Because, but we're both quite country girls, aren't we? And green and that colour makes you think, oh, luscious grass and things like that, so it makes us happy. Lazee is saying, morning team and bonkers Jen. Is there another Jenny? Is there another Jenny? I'm the sensible one. I know, hey, I can't see it. Just press something and it went. Oh, I'm over there. Put it back. Sorry, Lazee. I can't read off there, you see, my eyes are too old. I know I'm a little late, but I'd like to wish all JMers all the best for 2015. Looking forward to another year of fab deals. And to you, Lazee, and your husband, Tuna Chunks, who was putting up, he was putting up a TV for you last I heard. Is it all right? Is it all right in your beadery? £29.95. QFG C95. Now I'm going to give to you chainmail-y, jump ringy, you mean? It's awfully jump ringy. Now, have a look. Are you speaking in a foreign tongue? Why are ye? Oh, it's the code, is it? Why are ye? Why are ye? Why man? Why man? Hang on a minute. Look at the size of these jump rings. They're huge. What are the? You got 1,000 fine. They're massive. What's the diameter on these, Kimmy? I don't know. We've got it all. We're from all over the place today. 10 millimeters. Do we normally? I don't think we normally see 10 millimeters, do we?
No, never see 10 millimeters. And listen, I've got this box when it very first came out, and it's an amazing.
Why is it amazing for you?
Because you've got 3 metal tones in all the sizes. So if you want to do a 3-tonal piece using the same sizes, the ring sizes that are in there, the 10 and the 8, because we don't see them that often unless they're in the big square profile jump rings, are fabulous as like a. If you want, not even to do chainmail, if you wanted to use it for your clasp or you wanted to do for a drop on an earring, I mean, I'm doing the pieces for my DVD at the minute, and I'm using this box.
Are you?
Because you can do things like the helm weave, because you've got those different sizes.
Helm weave?
Helm weave, yeah. So it's got like a floating ring in.
Oh.
It's a Scottish, derived from the Celts.
Well, I'm up to that. I'm pro-Scottish after Paolo Nutini now. I'm definitely.
You could make him a lovely helm weave bracelet.
I'm going to. One of my wonderful jewellery makers on Facebook happened to tell me that Paolo Nutini's parents own a chip shop, and they do wonderful breakfast. I'm going.
I'll be with you.
I'm coming. Are you coming?
Oh yeah.
Imagine if he walked in.
I saw him on stage at the V Festival. Yeah, he was amazing.
I'm now. I won't stop until he's mine. It's not, and me, you can't fancy him because I fancy him as well, and that's wrong. There's a lot of wrongness. I'll fight you for him, I said. Now, you don't just, of course, get the one size in the jump rings. You get all, you get 3, is it 3 or 4 different sizes? It's 4, isn't it? So you've got, 5 millimeter, 6 millimeter, 8 millimeter and 10 millimeter, and you get 100 of each, which is madness. Then you are getting, let's have a little butcher's, wait there. You are getting the S-hooks, the fancy toggle clasps. I mean, you get loads. And by the way, you see where those toggle clasps, there's just a few of them. You actually get, I think, 3 or 4 of each one. Let's have, it might even be more. This is brilliant value. I mean, these have all been mixed up, if I'm honest. So if I tip this up, it'll all look a bit higgledy-piggledy. Looks like we've helped ourselves to some of these. Could have been Lucy, could have been me, I'm not speculating. Now, you are getting the S-hooks as well. You're getting the toggle clasp, so you can finish off your bracelets in that perfect way. And again, you know, just like Fleur said, it's not just about chainmail. There's so much that you need these elements for. They are the bones of your jewellery. They are keeping the whole body of the piece together. YAAZ04 is your item code. It's your Matrix collection. I went a bit Jamaican then, didn't I? Should be £44.95. But we are going to honour the lowest ever price tag, which is probably one set by Kim. Oh, yours for just £37.95. Fleur, is that good value?
It is, because I've so far made, is it 4 or 5 pieces of jewellery out of that box.
Really?
Yeah.
And did you do all your prep pieces as well out of it?
No, but I'm going to buy another box to do the prep pieces for it as well.
So you're so convinced of the value that you're actually going to invest in another one?
Oh yeah, I will get another cut. If there's any of this left when I leave the studio today, I'll be getting another 2 of these. Just because, A, they're all perfectly in their own little pots, so they're not going to get mixed up. The fact that you get the 3 colourways, the toggle clasps are fabulous ones, and the S-hooks, I always say that S-hooks are beautiful for chainmail because you don't have an extender chain, you can just hook it into the chainmail further up.
Yes. So if you're thinner in the wrist, then yes, that's perfect. Or if you, you know, actually often, Mia, my daughter, will wear my jewellery, and it'll be, she's a skinny little bird.
Yeah, so she can make it shorter. And the S-clasp is the traditional clasp, what they would have used anyway, because lobster claw clasps, those kind of things. Toggle clasps and S-clasps are what they use.
What they would have used.
Yeah, but no, for me, it's an amazing value, that box.
I wish we could travel back in time and just for one day, because it was a bit violent in them days. £37.95, and they didn't have no Wi-Fi. YAAZ04. We were all sat at the table, my extended family, the Brands, we were all sat at the table last night talking about how we used to, because we were playing games around the table after dinner, and we were talking about how you don't sit down and watch TV with your kids like we used to, because we would explain to them about Home and Away and Neighbours and all of that, and you'd rush home and you'd watch it and the whole family would get involved and it would be the big storyline, and they were like, but you don't sit down with your kids anymore because they go off and they go on the internet, and actually that's really sad. TV was bigger then, wasn't it? Because that's what we lived for. We were running home to see Charlene marry Scott and all of this, and everyone talk about it, but they don't do it anymore. It's all this stupid Snapchat. So Mia had my phone because we didn't have any, she hasn't got internet at home at the moment because we're moving, and she, I didn't really get it, but everyone was Snapchatting and she wasn't with me, so I Snapchatted a picture of myself going like this to all her friends, and now she's really embarrassed. Apparently I'm embarrassing, but her friends came around and went, "You're so funny on Snapchat," and I was like, "I'm not on Snapchat." Apparently Mia's been following me around the house and filming the things that I say and do and putting it on Snapchat. It's not brilliant because I don't know what she's filmed, and it could be anything. I mean, can you imagine? One of them, I was in a car singing something, I got the words wrong. But yeah, would you ever follow your nan round? And Kim said she's followed her nan round. What's she done, Kim? Oh, somebody else has followed their nan round. How funny. Yeah, because nans are funny, aren't they? And the things they say is hilarious. Now, I am going to give to you. Let's do, Kim, which one should we do? Let's do all these lovely crimp beads. Well, that was what, it was 7 or 11. Oh, sorry, I was getting 11 out. Silly me. I was getting 11 out when you said 7. How are you feeling after that tea, Mikey? A bit queasy?
All right. No, it was not the nicest cup of tea, but...
It wasn't the nicest cup of tea, but you committed to it anyway.
So I appreciate it.
Well, it was a good deed. Yeah. Have you seen that boy last year who did one good deed for every single day?
No.
Yeah, and my friend was in town and he went up and gave her £5 and it was his last deed and she put it on Facebook. But he's this guy and he made a young guy from Stratford-upon-Avon, I think he's from, and he, have you seen this? He made it his thing that he was going to do a good deed every single day in 2014. Oh. And he did it.
That's lovely.
What a wonderful mother to bring up a boy that did that. Don't you think that's lovely?
I'd like my children to do that. Yeah,
me too. I think that's lovely. Now, selfless tasks. We should all do something like that. Because actually, it does make, in a selfish point of view, it does make you feel good when you help someone, doesn't it? Now, let's have a look at these. They're lush. Aren't those lovely, these hearts? I've stolen one. That's what the sound was. Well, I like these because I think they're really blingy, actually, but they're classy, and I do think these would make lovely earrings and a really nice prongs. Oh, prong set ring with silver prongs, yes, lush, or gold, actually. And what my original thought was, you know that necklace where the girl's got number 5 on her back and it's on the advert, I'm obsessed with that necklace. I actually think these would look really nice dropping from the back, yeah. And they're hearts as well, so they're sentimental. Look at the facets. You can't deny these are lovely, can you? They're so lustrous. And you know what? We're going to team it up with the perfect strand of the same gemstone, but in round pennies. And again, a checkerboard facet. Oh, I love this. Now that's bling, isn't it? And they feel really cold. Look, they're giving me goosebumps. Funny, isn't it? PHG C24 Vogue. I like that, Kim. Yeah, I like it. Vogue, Vogue, Vogue. You should be paying 15. They're so lustrous. Listen, I don't think I need to fluff these up to you too much. I think that you're probably going to look at these and go, yeah, those are lovely. I'm going to have those. Because there's a lot you can do with these, and they're quite Chanel. They're quite Chanel. PHG C24. Now, they should be, Kim. What was that, what you said to me, my love? They should have been what? £15 and 90 pence. I did that on purpose. She went, £15? 90? They're only £12 today for both these, and I actually think you'll get your money's worth out of these. Would you agree with that, Fleur?
Definitely. If you got that chain, you know the chain, the early bird chain deal?
Yes.
If you got that chain and then just did...
It was my Etaruchka. It was my ruler, it fell on the floor. Well, it was steel. It's such a stupid, noisy thing. Sorry, Fleur.
That's okay. What I would do is do one of those beautiful coins on an eye pin, double loop eye pin, and then about 3 inches of chain, and then another one, and then just have it really long so you could double it up.
Over the head style?
Yeah, or
yes.
So you could have it like a double necklace, or really long if you've got a beautiful long dress on, and with that chain also you can do those hearts at the back. If you did a choker style with all the chain and just connected it with some jump rings to make a thicker chain, and then have all that long drapes at the back with the hearts on. So just get 4 or 5 lengths of chain and just connect them up to each other with a jump ring. So you create a collar and then have all those chains.
Oh, I love that, Fleur. That'd be gorgeous. So on a backless dress.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you'd have 8. If you did 4 chains, you'd have 8. Those hearts going down your back.
Yeah, one connected from, at different lengths.
Yeah.
Kim's taking the price down. £9.95.
Wow.
PHG, let's take that chain out of the way. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, Kim. Let me tell you that they are both 14mm in diameter as well. So you've got that contrast there. £9.95. Brilliant price tag. You have got a money back guarantee, a 30-day money back guarantee. 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling. You can order online, or the w's.jewellerymaker.com, or you can get appy with us. You can download our app for free on your Google Play, on your Amazon, or on your Apple iStore. I forgot. PHG C24. Make sure you do check out baskets if you are shopping online, or we can't guarantee that you're going to get them. We can't. You're particularly extra brummy today, and I've just realised because you spent so much time with your family over Christmas, haven't you, Kim? Chime! Yeah, your dad's northern, but he didn't get a word in edgeways, let's face it. I'm quite goodbye. Did your dad take the mickey out of your accent then? He's used to it, isn't he? I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love it. Don't change, because how boring would the world be? You couldn't if you wanted to. Well, don't. Your new bloke, where's he from? Nottingham. Ooh. No, he ain't posh Kim if he's from Nottingham. No. He sounds like the Queen. Is he posh? Jake Bugg's from Nottingham, so I love your man already. I'm actually obsessed with Jake Bugg as well. Well, Jake Bugg's too young for me, isn't he? I'd be one of them, what do they call it? Cougar. I don't like that word. But yeah, what is he, like 19 or something? That would be disgraceful of me. My mother would go mad. I was going to say my mother would turn in her grave, but she's not dead. So I don't know why I was going to say that. Oh, my mum doesn't listen to me. She cringes at the very sound of my voice. No. My mum can't watch me because she says it's too embarrassing. No. That's the effect I have on my family. Yeah, I've just proven why. Now, have a look at all this chain. Is it all marcasite? Do you say marcasite or marcasite? I say marcasite. Martha thinks it's marcasite. But I do quite like marcasite. It's quite a nice word. Martha's weird, yeah. Which is why I like her. Now oh, I love that. Hey, could just do that, couldn't I? Would you wear that? Because I would. Like that. It just looks norms. You know, like the normal thing to buy, the normal thing to wear, doesn't it? And we all know I don't do too normal, but that's lovely. You could put some of those hearts on this, couldn't you?
You could. And do you know what you could do as well? The S-clasps. Just double it up and put the S-clasp and then use that just to connect.
Yes,
round.
yes.
So you've got a double-stranded.
I like your train of thought today. You're on fire today, Fleur.
Morning person.
Are you? See, normally I don't like to talk to anyone till like 10 o'clock. Kim just went, at the moment, I am nothing. You're not, you're everything. Are you moody all the time? Yeah, maybe I am. 2015, I'm not going to be moody. I actually don't think I'm a moody person, do you know that? Have you ever seen me in a mood? I will have a paddy. You've never seen me moody, only angry, says Claire. Either angry or happy. Yeah, because only things that get my goat will make me angry, and then I'll have an explosion, and then I will never talk about it again. What was I angry for? Oh, the other day, yeah, I was really angry. I'm still angry about that. Bad manners. Someone had bad manners, and it really annoyed me. They are annoying. Then they reflect badly on your parents. I always say that to my kids, don't ever be ill-mannered, because it makes me look like a bad mother. Now, have a look. When you hold a door open for someone and they don't say thank you, that annoys me. When you're driving, you let someone through and they don't say thank you, I wind my window down and go, you're welcome! This is probably also on my daughter's Snapchat. So rude! I really get funny about stuff. You are rude. I couldn't help it. He was horrible. He was asking for something like I know, he wanted top up and he went, top up, £10. And I was like, and the man gave it to me, didn't say thank you or anything. I went, oh, manners. And he just didn't say anything. And I thought, oh, you're vile. Horrible, isn't it?
I get trolley rage like that.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's amazing what can make a woman flip, isn't it?
Yeah, trolleys. It's trolleys for me.
What, when someone bashes you with a trolley?
No, when they abandon it in the middle of the aisle and then walk off like to another aisle. And
but you can get your own back. Do you know what you do then? No, you put things in their trolley. They don't know. That will make you happy.
Yeah, that would.
Because you'll walk away like
being mischievous.
That'll learn you. Yeah. And then you go, oh, I thought it was mine, sorry. Sorry, shouldn't have blinking left it there. Now, let's get back to the chain. Now, these make wonderful glasses chains. I think Fiona Potter's made a few glasses chains. You've got the gorgeous pyrite there, but marcasite, or marcasite is how I actually say it. Marcasite is a gemstone that has been really popular, particularly in the Victorian era, because in its pewter colour, it's in that form, they use it upturned in pieces. You'll see a lot of watches with these tiny little pewter-looking gemstones glimmering away, and that's actually marcasite. And it's because diamonds weren't as available, and they were very expensive, of course. So jewellery makers, jewellers and watchmakers would use marcasite. Now, these chains, you get 1 metre of each. Now, because these aren't wrap loops, they're really easy and you're not going to lose anything just by opening and closing, because they're not wrap loops. So you can use this in sections. You can just put it straight over your head, or you can add charms to it, put it in a bracelet. I mean, it's always nice to have as many different chains as you can, don't you think? And you know, this is in silver as well. I've got some green onyx coming up for you later. How lovely is that with the, now the pyrite is actually wired on with silver, so you can put either colour metal, I think, with those. So you've got the deep oxblood red, you've got the wonderful deep British racing green, and then you've got that antique gold. So it's quite classy colours, aren't they? IQG C29. You can't call it that. You know why? You know I hate that song more than any other song on earth. Don't sing it, don't sing it, do not sing it. You know that rage we were talking about? I can't bear it. It's that and Abracadabra. I must have had a bad childhood experience to both of those songs. Should be almost £30 at £10 each. That is a great price tag for a whole metre of gemstone chain. But at £19.95, you are paying just how much a chain? How much is that a metre, Kim? She ain't listening to me today. I'm telling your mum, Kim. £19.95. How much is that per chain, love? Because I can't do 20 divided by 3. 666. Did you do that on your own, Claire? Fair play to you. £19.95, 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling. All the W's.jewellerymaker.com if you're shopping online, and you can also do it on the app. Isn't that a great price tag though, eh? It is, isn't it? Now, I'm going to give you a lot of you have been asking when I showed you the chain with those black gemstones, the black agates. A lot of you have been asking, what was that? Because you weren't here at the beginning. It's our early bird. You get a whole 10 metres. The price tag for this is ridic. Now, ridic. Have a look. Claire, you're very chirpy today. I like it. I've got a good feeling about 2015 as well. I hope it doesn't disappoint us, Claire, because we'll be really depressed. Now, let's be positive. Come on, life, let's have ya. Positivity does attract positivity. There is nothing worse than, there is nothing attractive about a miserable person, is there? Unless it's like Paolo Nutini when he's miserable. No, I'm obsessed. Have a look, 10 metres. I'm pretty sure he watched him link. And we're going to give you a price per metre that you're going to smile at. Especially if you wanted to make something like the Gemma Crow dress. Especially if you wanted to make something like the long down the back chains from the number 5 advert. Oh, Fleur, you've got some lovely sparkly chain going on there. Fleur's using chain right now. I'm like, what is that sparkle? It's lush. Let's make a dress out of chain.
I was going to make you that necklace that you wanted.
She's making me the number 5 necklace. I love you. RXP 072. Please make sure you text us in. What makes you angry? That's our text message. What's making you angry today, Kim? She's tired today, our Kim. Yeah, I've never seen negative Kim. Maybe Kim has not come into 2015 the right way. You're happy about this year? Okay, good. What gets your goat? I want to know. Is it bad manners? What gets you goat? 60777 JM Studio. Is it pregnant people who are smoking? We want to know what gets you goat. That really gets my goat, that does. RXP 072. £7.95. That is just 79p a metre. Phenomenal price tag. Just wonderful. £7.95. RXPO72 is your item code. I just think that is fab value. Now, we are ready. Look how many of you are on the phones. Oh, it's lovely to see your names. I haven't seen your names. 40 unchecked baskets. Melanie in Ohio. What's it like in Ohio? I've never been there, have you? I'm going to Australia for the first time ever next month. Next month. I'm not really going to see any of it though, because I'm working for one day and then I'm coming home. I think I will go for like Sydney, it is. I guess I'll be gone for like 7 days. I don't want to be away from the children too long, but I'm working, you see, so. But I can't do that, no, I can't just do it for the day. But now I'm really scared of going, all these plane things, that would happen, wouldn't it? I'm quite a paranoid traveller. Are you a paranoid? Are you, Mike, do you like getting on planes?
I'm not. I don't like the takeoff and the landing.
Me either, or turbulence.
Yeah.
I don't mind turbulence if they warn you about it. It's when you get unwarned turbulence, then you're like, they didn't warn me about this. Now, oh, cup of tea, looking good, looking good. Now, I approve of that. Now, obviously, because Fleur's from near Yorkshire, you can't be messing with tea, can you, in Yorkshire?
Well, I don't have it like proper Yorkshire tea. I like it quite milky. Yeah.
You're hearing this?
But I'm originally from Wiltshire, aren't I? So I suppose.
Whereabouts in Wiltshire?
Shurston, near Mum's, Tetbury.
Oh, I used to go to Devizes a lot. Yeah. My friend used to live. You're getting married near Tetbury, aren't you, Amelia? Now, yeah, I used to go clubbing in a club called Gold Diggers in Devizes. Do you remember that?
No, I was only 4 when I left.
Oh, okay, you won't then. It was in a nice establishment. It wasn't. Now, have a look. I think it got torn down in the end.
Cool.
I am in love with this bracelet. It's blooming gorgeous. That would look lovely as an anklet as well.
Well, that's what I thought, yeah.
Did you see Joss Stone on Jules Holland, everyone? Did you see she was barefoot and she's wearing an anklet? Oh. She's still going. She was amazing, actually, Claire, because you know we all as a nation got really annoyed with her for coming back from America with an American accent. It was a big thing she should never have done, wasn't it? Actually, we were mean to, I was thinking, actually, we were quite mean to Joss Stone, because she was just young, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was young.
But she was amazing, and I've seen her live by chance. We went to, we're in Covent Garden just eating with the boys, me and my friend Leanne, and suddenly Joss Stone came out and just started singing, and we were like...
Really?
It was weird, but brilliant.
Voice.
Yeah, she was amazing actually, and I thought, oh, anklets, they're lovely. If you've got lovely little slender ankles, you know, I think that's lovely. Not anywhere near my horrible hairy legs today. You don't want to even go near my legs today. Now, have a look, because this kit has given you. Kim said to you earlier, didn't she? Yeah. I would wear that every day. Because you said this is a bit of a cheat because it's so easy. But actually, no, it's not. What we're showing you with this kit, and I'm going to just move my cup so that you can have a look at this. Now, this is a very simple piece of jewellery, but it's jewellery that you would wear, and that's the point, isn't it? If you've just started jewellery making, this is the kind of thing that you are going to be able to achieve so blooming easily. I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that, jewellery makers. Then you're going to perhaps develop your skills a little bit further and add a few embellishments. It all comes with time, and that's a very easy thing to do as well. And then maybe you're going to, now I'm going to show you something that's going to look quite complicated, but it really isn't. Have a look. A big flower. Now, as soon as you learn how to do something like that, it's going to fit in a lot of different ways in your designs. You know, it could be a brooch, it could be a pendant. There's lots of things that you can actually do with this kind of design. It's lovely, isn't it? And I love the way that Fleur's filled in the middle of that, the stamen of the flower with the pearls. The pearls are working really well with the crochet on the next piece also. And please don't worry about crochet, it's very easy. And if a moron like me can do it, I can't remember how to knit, but I can crochet. Knitting, I don't know why it's confused me. I might try and pick it up again now. Now I can kumihimo, I feel like I can take on the world. Yeah. And then you've got some chainmail in your earrings, which is lush. So let's have a look at those. And we did touch, I sort of skimmed past the Sweetie bracelet earlier, but it is important for you to see because it's such a simple design, and it might be again something that you would like to achieve in jewellery making, and it couldn't be easier, and that's what made that famous links of what's it.
Yeah.
So popular. And that's, you know, can you believe that one design, whoever did that, I bet they love. I'd love that person who designed that. And now let me talk you through what you're getting for your money. I'm just going to part the sea and I'm going to show you, because you've got now these really are lovely colours, and frosty mornings that we've been having lately.
Yeah.
Really frosty. Really. No. Broke into it on a frosty morning. The other day, 3 days ago, they tried to get in they got in the back of the lorry. They couldn't get in though because it was all. Oh, they tried to take the trailer. Left their footprints. Have a good job. I didn't catch them, Fleur. I'm telling you.
You'd have had them.
I'd have had them.
Pitchfork.
They didn't know what they were doing though. They left 2 very expensive saddles, so they obviously weren't horsey. Now, look at these gorgeous white pearls, and they do remind you of that frosty morning. And blinking heck, the last couple of days, not this morning, but the last couple of days have been frosty, haven't they? And it is very pretty looking at the frost. If you don't have to go out in it, it's very pretty, isn't it? Then I'm going to give you, excuse me, 2 wonderful strands. Now, these elongated marquees, I love these, and I can always see patterns in these. For instance, here's a shark. Can you see his mouth?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, I love looking. Now these are top drilled. This could be quite masculine actually on a leather cord, couldn't it?
Yeah.
They're top drilled, so they're really easy to work with. And I like a marquise a lot because, and particularly these, because you've got a big surface area. So if you do want to do a bit of wire wrapping, you can. If you do want a bit of a featured dangle, you can. Have a look at the big slabs, by the way, while they're going around there. Can you see the little round agates? You get those with the strands, so it's not just the large slabs, you also get these little round agates which you can use. And that's exactly what Fleur's used in the earrings, which I'm going to bring round here. Have a little look at those. Aren't they lovely? So these little agates actually do make a big difference, and they're there secretly for free for you. Now, you're also getting wire, 0.6 in silver, one of our most popular colours and gauges, 0.6 silver. And you're also getting 0.4 silver. Then you're getting your beading material, but that's not everything. Because if you did look at that sweetie bracelet, you're thinking, well, Jenny, hello, jump rings. Yes, I'm going to give them to you. You're getting silver jump rings in 2 different sizes, Fleur.
Yep.
What size did they come in?
5 and 7.
5 and 7 millimetres. You get 400 jump rings in total because you get 200 of each. Now that is wonderful. So 3 bracelets out of that, do you think?
Yeah, yeah. If you wanted to do, I haven't done chainmail as such with this kit, so I wanted to do something different so people didn't think that they had to do chainmail with it. So I wanted to do something slightly different. And I have linked the rings.
Is that
I suppose
not chainmails? That's a link then,
no,
is it?
it's just it's just jump rings off of one large one. That's all it is. There's no.
That's lovely.
But no, with 400 jump rings, yeah, you could make at least 3 bracelets.
You can make so much from this kit. So let's see how much we're paying for it today. KAGC 39 Glacier Greys. It should be £43.65. Sorry, £46.55. Not today though, my darlings. £29.95. Brilliant value. Outstanding quality that you're getting here as well.
And I've got lots left.
And you had loads left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the slabs and 3 of the marquees, and half a reel of the silver coloured wire.
Isn't it wonderful?
The 0.6.
The 0.6 silver wire, which is a really popular gauge. So which piece are you going to show us?
Let me show you how to do this little bracelet here.
Good,
the one
that's
that you
my
liked.
favourite. I love it.
Over there.
We're going lower. Kim, you never stick to a price. I don't mind. Gosh, I love it. Carry on, love. £21.95. Amazing. Get it quick. Get it quick. Do you know, yesterday I opened a cupboard at my friend's house and all the mugs fell down, and I caught them. 3 of them, because 1 of them I caught in another. And all the kids were like, whoa. I was like, yes. Ninja clearing. Now, because normally I'm like Bridget Jones. £21.95, KAGC 39. I can't believe the price tag.
How much would you? Of pearls.
Indeed, you'd pay that for the pearls alone. But how much would you charge for this? Because it has got real pearls in it.
Yeah, that would be on my stand for about £25.
That's such good value as well at £25.
Just because it hasn't. The only time-consuming bit is doing all the little pearl wraps, and that's it. Because it is such an easy bracelet
What, is
to
this
make.
easy then as well, is it?
So easy, yeah.
I'll be the judge of that now. We're going to learn with Fleur and her coloured jump rings. We're still trying to get these in. Is there any news on those?
I don't think so, not yet. But if in the meantime, if you do want to make your own, you can do that.
Make it out of coloured wire.
Yeah, coloured wire, 1 mil wire, and use either your orange mandrel or something like that, just to create a few rings.
So you've got all the different sizes.
Yeah.
Okay, so oh, hang on, we've got a text first. Lazee, what a beautiful ethereal kit, very calming and elegant tone. Yeah, do you know what? It is ethereal, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it
It is beautiful.
Did you
really
watch
stunning.
Harry Potter over the Christmas period?
I did.
Oh,
Cried at the end.
Oh, and me, I said it made me emotional.
Cry, yeah.
It's the kids.
Yeah.
I love the ending of that.
Yeah.
Do you? I'm like, yes, it was such a definite ending.
But it makes you cry every time.
I
even know what's going on. It still makes me cry.
And doesn't he look handsome as an
as an
grown
adult.
up into a handsome man, hasn't he? Oh, I loved it. Yeah, I did love that. Do you love it? Do you think Harry Potter grew up into a handsome, fine young man?
I get a bit more the actor. He's in lots of stuff now.
He is in lots of stuff
I've never
now.
seen Harry Potter. I've never seen any of them.
You've never seen Harry Potter. The thing is, you should have started it when you were younger, but you must watch them because they're brilliant.
How long ago is it now? 10 years?
Oh gosh, something like that.
20 then.
Yeah. All right. Well, can you? What do you know then?
30.
The kit's sold out. Oh. Let's get to the demonstration then. Oh, young Mike.
Okay, so you're going to take one of the large jump rings. Like Jenny's just said, I'm going to use the coloured jump rings because it's difficult to see the small ones. And all you're going to do is place 5 of the small jump rings onto the open jump ring. Now, a little tip is those jump rings are so amazingly closed when you get them. I didn't even touch them to reclose them. I just added them straight on, which is why, like I said, this bracelet took minutes to assemble.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yeah. And then you're going to close that jump ring and do the same again. So take 5 jump rings onto a large jump ring and close that jump ring. Now all this bracelet is, if I lay those down there and just take a jump ring, all you're going to do is link those 2 large jump rings together, and that is the basis of your bracelet. And then on the 3rd jump ring, on each large jump ring, that's where I added the pearl, and that is that whole bracelet.
I'm trying to steal from you, but I can't put it on myself, and I really wanted to do it before we came back to it. I'm like, go on.
And if I could just show you the earrings as well, because the earrings are exactly the same. So if I just bring these over, Mike, is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
So with the earrings, all I did was I think there's 12 jump rings on those earrings. So take the large jump ring, the 7mm jump ring, and add about 12 of the 5mm jump rings onto there, close them up, and then just add the pearl onto the bottom and have a loop on the top, just so you can add it to your earring finding. And that is a simple. Do you want me to help you?
No, it will not defeat me.
Jenny's trying to steal the bracelet.
Get in there. Actually, these toggle clasps are not as easy as I've done it. Ha! Toggle clasp.
And that is as simple as chainmail can be, if you want to call it chainmail.
I have jiggled it around a bit when I was putting it on, so I need to. Isn't it lovely?
It's only that one that's just.
Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. I love it, Fleur.
And you know, like you said, an anklet or a section of a necklace.
Imagine having those skinny little ankles on the beach.
You could do your barefoot sandals with those, and then just bring one off the middle to go around your toe.
Yes.
So just use a long piece of chain to go then around your toe.
Be lovely.
But literally, for the bracelet, all you do is a series of those, and then just use.
So it really was quite easy.
Really, really easy. And then your pearl goes on the 3rd jump ring. So you've got 2 on either side, and the pearl just sits, or whichever gemstone you want to choose. You want to put the little agates on there, the ones that come in between the slabs. You can put those on, or you can mix them up.
Round ones,
or mix them up. And it is as simple as that. And I just loved it.
I love it too. I think it's fab.
And with the Sweetie bracelet, as you know, all you're going to do is literally thread all the rest of the large jump rings onto a piece of elastic, and I've just put one of the slabs in the middle, just to, because I just didn't have enough to go all the way around, but I liked the fact that it's got that slab in the middle. And then you can just use the small jump rings just to hang little pearls off there as well.
Love it. Fleur, it's amazing. £21.95, KAG C39. Now we've only got we've got about 5 of these left, so please make sure you are checking out baskets. I've got so many unchecked baskets; these will sell out. Thanks to that luscious lady.
Problem.
I'll be back in a minute with you, love. We are going to go to the Wall of Fame in a bit, but first, let me get back on my throne. I don't do sitting down. I've changed. Jewellery Makers. I think I'm more adult. 2015 is less. I did. Am I calmer? Do you feel safe in the hands of me today? Whereas normally you don't. You never know where I'm going to go. What are you doing here, Kim? Oh, 9. Sorry. You like it when I'm out of control. I'm done with it. I'm done with being on the edge all the time. I want to be normal and calm. I think I'll put on about 20 stone because I reckon the nervous energy burns, doesn't it? But I'm going to be just relaxed. My New Year's resolutions are to spend more time with my children. Yes, but that's what, you know. I think that's what it's about. Sometimes you know, like I said to you, I blinked. And Mia's 13 and Max is 9, and in my head they're still babies, but they're not, are they? I worked from a week after I had Mia. I had to go back to work. It was awful. And I just think, no, enough. And they've got it, you know, they've had a nice life, they've got everything, we're really close, but I want to spend some time with them now. Let's have a look. Anyway, enough of that. I actually really like them, you know. Look at the, was it? Do you know, Martha said that it was going to be something else. What did she say it was going to be? Labradorite. Ooh la la. And these are like circus tent tops, these ones. I love these. And look how thick they are. They got lovely, these would be amazing in soutache, wouldn't they? Oh, and do you know what else I'm obsessed with this year? I want to get a caravan. I'm obsessed with the idea because I'm fed up of going to horse shows and sharing the box with 2 stinking teenagers. So I'm going to get a caravan. Is that really bad?
After just saying you want to spend more time with your children, you're going to buy a caravan?
No, it's for me and Max, so Max can have his Xbox in there. And that's our little place. And I can cook a dinner for them all. Yeah. Because in the box, you could do that, but there's too many of us
too many people.
Yeah, so I want a caravan. Anyone out there's got one? Give me a ring. Now, I've also got, I think it would be quite cool, don't you, to have one? And then you could, don't you think? Well, but you don't, but I don't want to sleep in a tent or, you know, I think it would be okay. You can get some really swanky ones as well, because my thing is I have to have a shower. Yeah. And in the horse box, there is a shower, but someone's always in it, or it's always running out of water, so we always go to the shower blocks. And I'm like, no, you know? Anyway, enough of this. Look at the wheels. Aren't they lovely? The blues and the golds and the greens. Now you can see the Labradorite essence is really strong. If you've just, hey, you might be watching us because you are on a holiday. You're normally at work and you might be thinking, what is this? There's nothing else on the telly. So you're watching us here at Jewellery Maker. Welcome. If you decide you would like to give jewellery making a go, you can get whatever you get from us for the first time, and it could be anything. You don't have to spend a certain amount of money. We'll give you a free DVD and a free book, and it teaches you how to do it. It's wonderful. Tom's just entered the room, and his New Year's resolution is to grow a bigger, thicker beard by the looks of you.
Shall I grow it for a year?
Don't grow it for a year because you'll look like Gandalf, but I really like it. I love bearded Tom as well. Beards are in, aren't they?
They are. Yeah. We're bringing them back. You're
bringing them back. No, look at this. He's like the Mr. Twit of jewellery making. Is there cornflakes in your beard? Look at that. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it lovely? Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, am I not sat next to the lady that has bought Labradorite for every month of the year last year?
No, for the last 3.5 years.
Oh!
I hope Mark's not watching. Yeah, not really.
What do you do with it all?
But not just like one strand. Oh no, there could have been quite a few strands.
What, like you might have invested in a triple stranded deal like this?
Yeah.
All right, so tell me why you would need, why anyone needs so much Labradorite.
Well, I sell my jewellery, and when you give people the option, when they see it on your stall, they're amazed by it because it's natural. They can't believe that it's come out of the ground like that. It's just got that magical effect. It's like mermaids and unicorns and fairies all trapped in stone, and it's just beautiful. And
it does look like something from the fantasy world. Now, have a move of that, Fleur, so we can just see the schiller. Have a move.
Oh, hang on.
To the way, to the way.
There we go.
You see what I mean? It's like watching something on the Lord of the Rings. It's magical, and that is natural, and it's wonderful, and it makes you think. I don't know if you're into all like crystal healing business or not, but what I like, I don't really understand the crystal healing stuff, but I do like it. I am interested in it actually. If you ever have a gemstone that you think would grant wishes, it would be this one. Yeah. Because it looks magical. It looks like it would, you know, if you made a wish upon it, let's do that now. Then perhaps it could come true. Loads of you are there, and I'm seeing multi-buys. So what's that Kim up to? Your luxury labradorite trio, AMG C12 is your item code. I've got Marion, Sandra, Jackie, Hayley, Glynis, Paul, and Nicola, Helen, Janet, Jenny, Parveen, Angela, Catherine, Katie. I've got loads of you buying this already on the website. So let's see how much it is for those that are going to be calling through on the phone lines. For less than £5 a strand, you have got power. You have got the beauty of nature. You've got something that's completely natural. And you've got a gemstone that isn't just going to sit there and give you a colour. It's going to perform for you. It's going to give you something from every single angle. And I love that. The Beyonce, the hard worker of jewellery, of gemstones, it's always performing. It's always looking amazing. It just is fabulous. And it's one of those gemstones that people are going to be caught by. You know, it does catch your eye when you get that wink of schiller, and you're sort of thinking, what was that? And you want to go, you know, we're all a bit magpie-ish, aren't we? Lots of you there, please check out your baskets. It's a brilliant price tag, lovely trio, really strong labradorescence, and that's what we want labradorite for, isn't it? We want a strong labradorescence. The quality is absolutely fantastic.
The quality just keeps getting better and better and better. Some of the earlier strands that I bought 3.5 years ago, maybe a couple of the stones didn't have any schiller on them, and you had to see which side had a bit more schiller to put it in your jewellery. But this, every single one of those will perform.
And they really are.
Yeah.
At $14.95, you have got yourself something wonderful. A definite mermaid's tail of a trio. I love it. You're going to love it. It's such a lovely gemstone, isn't it? Smelling it, I don't know why. I've never smelt labradorite before. It smells of rainbows. Yeah, it does smell of rainbows. Something else. It smells like my kitten and rainbows. Things that make me happy. My kitten's so lush. $14.95. Now, it's time to be a little bit less weird and check your pieces out in the Wall of Fame. It's 12 o'clock. Welcome back. Definite combination that I absolutely love. Really regal. Got the greens and the pearls, and it looks like Russian diopside. This is lovely. Number 362 is from Angela. Actually, we just had an Angela buying, didn't we? So perhaps it's the same Angela. Hello, please find attached my entry to the Wall of Fame. It's a chrome diopside pearl and sterling silver necklace I created for my mum's 65th birthday. Oh, happy birthday, mummy of Angela. I'd had the chrome diopside in my stash for a couple of years. Wow. I waited for the perfect project. Get it valued, please. All items are from Jewellery Maker. Angela, please get that valued. It's gorgeous, well done. And you are number 362. I hope your mum had a lovely birthday.
Okay, this one's number 363, and this is from Carol. And it says, please find attached my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It was made as a secret Santa gift. It's made using various quartz and twisted wire, all from my JM. all from JM. May I also wish everyone a Happy New Year from Carol, and that's Carol in Fife.
Happy New Year,
Isn't that
Carol.
beautiful? Look at the intricacy on that.
I am going to go to Scotland this year, I've decided.
My mum lives in Scotland. You can go and...
Does she? I'll go
we've
and
got
keep
holiday
an eye
home.
for.
No, got holiday home.
What? Have you?
Yeah.
Can I stay in it?
Of course you can.
No, really, I really want to. Look
Right
at
next to the beach.
Oh,
Yeah,
they have
beautiful.
beaches in Scotland. I'm coming.
Oh, yes.
Of course they have beaches in Scotland. Can I really? I really want to go.
Yeah, no problem.
Orc. I'm going to... And you know, Anne bought me a book of Scottish, how you actually talk Scottish.
Oh.
So I'm going to get fluent.
Yeah, there's hardly any Scottish in Ullapool though, so...
There's hardly any what, sorry?
Scottish in Ullapool.
In what?
Ullapool, that's
Is that where she is? What, is it full of tourists?
No, mainly Yorkshire.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, oh. I'll be like, hey. Right. Mel B. 364. Could I be any more insulting to you? Sorry. Hi, Jewellery Maker. I'm only joking, of course. But Mel B is from Yorkshire and she does speak like that. It's made with the purple banded agate, which is adorable. Each piece is unique. I had trouble deciding which to use as the pendant because but do you know what? I do that. You look at a stem and think, which one shall I use? Which one's my favourite? And then you think, oh, I don't know. Have a great 2015. Diane, this is lovely. Do you know what? Purple and silver together.
Yeah.
And I really like the chain you've used. I wonder where you got that from. It's lovely, that fine
lovely
chain,
set, because
isn't
you
it?
could pop that on and just forget about wearing that, couldn't you? It's not a heavy piece. It's just beautiful.
And if you use it in sterling silver, you can wear it every single day, even in the bath
and the
stuff.
banding.
Yeah, it's lovely. Well done. Thank you for that one.
Okay, this one's number 365, and this is from Kimberly. It says, hi all, Kimberly here from Aberdeenshire. Oh, you could go to Aberdeenshire as well.
I'll go to see Kimberly. I'm coming to see you all.
Happy New Year, and hope everybody had a great Christmas. This necklace was made using 3 strands of aquamarine gems of distinction and an apatite strand, which I used for spacers and then attached to earring findings. I used the earring findings to attach the pale blue suede, which is 2 strands with jump rings spaced out around the suede. I bought from all bought from JM and all sterling silver with a lobster claw clasp. Wish everyone good luck with the draw. And that's Kimberly. Isn't that beautiful?
Isn't it lovely? It is lovely. Well
Those
done,
coloured
Kimberly.
blues.
Do you know, I'd wear that.
Yeah.
I'm picturing myself, I always picture myself skinnier than I am. And with like a scoop.
Yeah.
And all of this.
Or a white shirt.
Lovely.
A crisp white shirt with that.
I'm going to wear more shirts in 2015.
Yes.
Like 2015, I'm just going to create a whole new person. Should we do that? I'm just going to change. Do you think our friends would still like us if we did?
Yeah.
Look at this cluster.
Isn't that
I love this. You know what? This is quirky and it's full of personality. I really like this.
Yeah, I'd wear that.
Do you know, I could see my mum wearing this. Number 366 from Rachel in London. London tan. Loads of inspiration. Bit Camden, this, isn't it? Hi all, Happy New Year. Here's my latest piece made from all my faves. So light Dalmatian jasper, sky blue quartz, snowflake obsidian, chrysolite. Why not put them all in together? They work so well. Really loving this necklace as a heavy statement look, and it's very playful. Yeah, I agree. It's got personality, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
I really like that, Rachel. I think it's fantastic.
And
You're
lots
number
of
366. Yeah, and I love jewellery that you can hear.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it makes you go, oh yeah, I'm wearing jewellery. I love it. Don't forget, at midday we've got those luscious pearls, and that does, it's soon, isn't it? Crikey, it's going fast. We've got so many great deals on the other side of this, so don't go anywhere. The madness for Fleur and I continues after this.
If you're new to jewellery making and want to learn all the essential techniques, then this is the perfect workshop for you. Join experienced resident designer Linda and learn how to get to grips with this addictive hobby. Learn how to create necklaces, earrings and bracelets with genuine gemstones. You will also have the opportunity to try a range of jewellery making mediums for beginners, including wirework, macrame and kumihimo. The full course includes a wide selection of gemstones and findings, threading materials, 0.4 and 0.8 silver-plated wire, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studio and our museum, and a visit to our shop. All of this for just £59.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Start your new hobby today with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher.
Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Have you ever thought about making your jewellery making hobby into a business? Come and join our experienced jewellery maker and small business trainer, Angela Edwards, on a fun and relaxed day of tuition into the Jewellery Making Business Academy. Angela will teach you the basic business skills, including how to create a business plan, how to access current and potential customers. Angela will inform you how you should price your products to appeal to your customers and how to make it easier for you to sell to the right people at the right price. She will also teach you on how to use social networking to your advantage and gain a key knowledge on legal requirements and insurances. For more information, please contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information. Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the Genuine Gemstone Company.
When shopping with Jewellery Maker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have two delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques. Do you have a question that you need answering?
Well, did you know you can ask to speak to an accredited jewellery professional in our call centre?
Trained by the GIA, you can ask us any gemological question and we'll do our best to help.
We don't just sell gemstones, we know gemstones.
That's why when you buy from us, you're buying with confidence. Buy your genuine gemstones from genuine accredited jewellery professionals.
So I'm now moving to Scotland. I'm going to Fleur's mum's house. She thinks I'm only going for a week, but I ain't coming home. Now, Fleur's mum's going to kill her. She's like, yeah, you can stay. I'm like, yes, right, I'm booking my flight now during the break. Now, what was that you said to me? Where is it? Oh, that one, yeah. Let's do this, Kim. Now, sorry, we are getting very excited. That's one of my New Year's resolutions ticked off. Now, we've just been joined by Mateo. He's just joined us. Mateo, my love, Happy New Year. How did you celebrate? A little house party? A little sneaky house party? Family or friends? Friends. Did your mum go out then? Fair play to her. Oh, did she come home to absolute ruin? No, because he's a sensible boy. Now, have a look at what I've got for you. This actually goes really nicely with the chainmail bracelet that I stole from Fleur. I was about to say Fleur made from me, but I had to rephrase it because you did witness the thievery. Now, I'm going to quickly show you this. It's brand new, all faceted and gorgeous, and I actually think a rosary chain with this. Now, it's going to go with anything. It's brilliant for tiaras and fascinators. Don't forget, a lot of you are going to be making prom pieces again, June, July. A lot of you are going to be doing bridal pieces as well. So get everything in the stash as soon as you can. Get all the pearls you need, get all of the clear quartz you need, get all the sparkle and the dazzle that you need. Look at what I got for you later. Woo woo. And if you want to keep it sparkling and dazzling, my oh my, that's coming up for you later on. You know what? You're never going to find anything that doesn't go with this because of the pure clarity. It's pure clarity, isn't it? So whatever you put next to it, it will take on the colour. So it's a stash gemstone. It's a build-up gemstone. It's a gemstone that's going to go in between any other gemstone and complement it with a little dash of sparkle. And sometimes when you're looking at your jewelry and thinking something's missing, what is it? It's a little dash of sparkle, perhaps that frosting that you need. And these are very popular, so please be quick with them. ZNP039. Every time I've given them to you before, you've jumped right on them. Now these are 6 mil, so they're going to work in soutache, they're going to work in earrings, they're going to work in clusters, they're going to work in so many different ways. ZNP039. Check this price out. £6.95. Incredible, incredible, incredible value. You've got to get this. Fleur, such a great price tag.
Yeah, it is an amazing price tag for those. And like I say, they just go with everything. There's not anything on the desk there that it won't go with. It'll go with everything in your stash. Everybody always needs it. It gives that little bit of dazzle and glamour to a piece with pearls, like you say. Just
I mean, job done,
yeah,
isn't it?
You don't need even just one in the middle of a pearl strand or just one pearl in the middle of that strand. That's all you need. Something really simple. Tiaras, because there's so many facets on them as well.
Yeah, they are absolutely loaded with facets. Yeah. They are beautifully gorgeous at £6. ZNP039 is your item code. Jackie, you've got yours. Manny, you've got yours. Wendy, you've got 2. Margaret, Amanda, you've got yours. Jacqueline, Karen, Kathy, Mary, Kathleen, Constance, Stella, Marlene, another Catherine. Lots of Catherines in 5. I'm loving all these wonderful Scottish jewellery makers. I'm very excited now. £6.95 ZNP039 is your item code. What do you think? What makes you angry? What gets you goat? That's what we were talking about earlier. What are you going to do in 2015? We're talking about what gets our goat, because Claire said she's never seen me moody, only ever angry or happy. There was no... have you ever seen me moody, Tom? You know me quite well now. I've seen you sad or happy. You sometimes get sad, don't you? And then I'd shout at you and make you be happy. And he gets sadder, but he has to put a smile on his face and pretend he's not. No, I don't. You never cried. I don't make Tom cry. I'm like, come on, you're amazing. Stop being miserable. Let's go. I shake him into wonderful things. Matteo, what really gets you cross? What makes you go, ugh? I can't, actually, you're always happy, Matteo. Is it bad manners? Is it spitting? Bad manners. Bad manners. So we're having that a lot. What about you, Amelia? What really gets you cross?
Yeah, rudeness.
Rudeness. Small-mindedness. We were talking about that earlier. That makes you cross, doesn't it? Me. Makes me crosser than Amelia, because Amelia's like, yeah, whatever, just people want to be like that then. It's true. What gets you, Fleur?
Trolleys.
Trolleys.
Trolley rage.
Trolleys. We had the trolley rage earlier, didn't we?
And bad manners.
Bad manners. What about you, Kim? What gets your goat? When you speak to someone, they act like they haven't heard you, and they have. A lot of people do that, though, because do you know what I've realised? It might be because they're trying to concentrate on the thing they're doing, and we're going, right. Don't know. What do you think? Some people do that, don't they? You say to someone, how... oh, right. Kim says it's when you say, I haven't seen you for ages, how have you been? And they go, oh, yeah, okay. And then don't really... Yeah, that's rudeness, though, isn't it? That's ill manners, yeah. Yeah. It would drive you mad. No. Maybe some people are shy. Maybe that's what it is, and we don't accept that. Could it be that? Could it be that some people just don't want to say hello because they're shy? You don't think so? Yeah, you can tell, because the shyness sort of can appear on someone's face and you realise they're uncomfortable. Look at these, aren't they lovely? Between 5 and 7 millimeters. So you've got these in all different colors. Fleur, these are going to be amazing in chainmail, but they're also going to work really well in graduated pieces, aren't they?
Yeah, like what we were saying before about that necklace that you like. You could have those with those
the dangly one.
Yeah, with the black gemstones that were just the hearts and those.
Yeah,
you know, that is a piece of real statement glamour jewellery. But no, they would fit on your jump rings as well. So if you did want to use them as part of your chainmail design, you could do.
What, on the large jump ring? Yeah, look at the size of the hole, huge.
So those in the chainmail matrix box that you've just done, the 10mm jump rings, you could put that on the end there and then just weave it into. Yeah,
that so you can keep it all as an integral piece.
Yeah.
How lovely. You can get cord through these easily. You'd easily get the leather cord through these. You are going to get 30. Now, if you were going into a bead shop, sometimes we see beads at individual prices. If these were 50p each, would that be a brilliant deal? $14.95 at 50p each.
Yeah, I've been in bead shops before, and you get a little basket and you get how many you need, and they are between 30 and to £1 if you've got little charms or something. But yeah, definitely 50p each.
It's like a pick and mix, isn't it? But you all know that when you weigh the sweets or the gemstones at the end, it's going to be really expensive. You know, there are places you can get certain pieces, but if you want something specific like this, if you're looking at this thinking, yes, angular, got lovely luster to it, it's real gold on copper, you know, these are things that you would like. They're quite hard to seek. If you've got this sort of bead in your head right now and you think, aha, that's perfect for that project, get them now, because if you need them, we probably won't have them in stock outside of this time. Should be $11.95. So that's lower than 30 pence. And yes, it is, isn't it? If you put that to £10, that's 30p each. Incredible value. Brilliant. 33 pence each. Are you sure? 33 pence each. Well, you know what? Just get them. Just get them. YIA. Z90 is your item code. YIA. YI, man. Why do they say YI? Oh, YI. Yeah, I get it now. Sorry, I had to have a little conversation with myself. Now. Oh, I don't know. Can they take me in Scotland? That's the point. Yeah, I've just decided I'm going to Fleur's house in Scotland. She's just invited me to somebody else's house. So your mum's going to kill you. No, she won't. Am I sneaking in? Are we not telling her?
No. She doesn't live there. It's our little holiday home. So she just lives up the road. So you can go to 2 places in Scotland. She only lives 10 minutes up the road.
I'm going to go and be like, oh yeah, what's for tea?
Yeah. Well, she's got tea rooms. So
has she?
Yeah.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah.
I'll go in there.
Tea rooms there.
Does she watch you on Jewellery Maker?
She's travelling back to Scotland today. So yeah. Oh yeah, she watches all the time. She loves gems and that. So yeah, she watches.
How lovely. I'll take her some prezzies. Oh, now I'm going to give it to you. Oh, look at this colour. Can you imagine this colour with, oh, I've never seen this before. What is this? It is howlite. I love it. Have you seen that colour before?
I was having a look in the boxes earlier when Hannah was down here and I picked that straight out. That is my colour.
Have we got any I love this pink.
Beautiful.
Now, it's not hen party pink.
No.
You know, real fuchsia sometimes looks a bit hen party pink. This is I love this. This is my favourite colour of pink, I think. That is a really nice deep shade of pink. Isn't it, what colour would you call this? Because actually, don't look at the behind me because that actually looks brighter. There you go, that's the colour. It's kind of a pink.
Yeah. It's a grown-up pink, I think.
Oh, I love that. I do like pink. I do. But sometimes I don't really like the really garish in-your-face neon is.
No.
I know the kids like it, but that's lovely. This is a colour. Do you know what? You'd wear a lipstick that colour, wouldn't you? Again, I think it looks quite bright there. It looks brighter on that screen there, but actually it's not as bright as you think. Look. With smoky, that's lovely. It is almost like I can't describe that colour actually. I'm rubbish at describing shades, but I love that. You've got 3 different sizes. Can you imagine the graduation earrings you can do?
I like the effect of it because it's not faceted or it's got that beautiful. It'd look lovely in girls' surfer jewellery, you know, with leather cord. That's what I could see that with.
Or the neutral coloured hemp cord would look lovely with these. Yeah. I've got a lot of time for these. I think they're beautiful. And we haven't, and believe me, I know that we go through lots of different kinds of pink. We haven't had this shade before. I'd have known about it. Now, macrame, yeah. Anything graduated, yeah. There's so much you can do.
It's like what you're saying about prom style jewellery. If you've got a real black dress and make your jewellery, make the prom jewellery be the star of the show rather than the dress.
It is definitely a bit classier than a fuchsia pink, isn't it? Well, I love it. Now, we're actually describing this, curiously enough, as red highlight, look. So actually, it's a red colour that's been used to dye this, but it's come out pink. Well, I think it's pink. Would you call this red or pink?
I think that's pink.
Yeah, so do I. Well, I think this is a lovely colour. It is borderline, it's on the cusp, I will admit that. Like a Red Sea pearl colour, isn't it? Oh, I love it. LDG C40, 6mm, 8mm and 10mm on the graduations. I don't know what happened there when I was spitting that out. £11.95, less than £4 a strand, which is super value again for us here at Jewellery Maker. Just super. Well done to everybody. 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling, or the w's.jewellerymaker.com if you're shopping on. What are you doing? Say what? I was going to say that's the same, isn't it? Am I going mad? £9.95, £3.33 a strand. Just do it. It's always nice to have those different shades, isn't it? And actually do that. Put it all in your basket. Look at all the different types of shades that you can get. We're calling this red highlight, but I do think it's more of a pink, actually. Drew, are you on this afternoon, or is it your gorgeous lady wife?
I'm on this afternoon, love.
What's happened to your wife? She got a hangover again?
No, she's looking after Charlie.
All right, we'll allow that.
Yeah, is that all right?
Yeah, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everybody. Got my makeup though, so a bit shiny.
Oh, you don't wear makeup, Drew, do you? You don't need it, darling.
No, I know.
Does it get caught in your beard when you put makeup on?
No, not really.
Or do you go around it?
Yeah, I paint around it.
Paint it
and
on?
when I shave it off, I have a few wines the night before.
Red, yeah.
The glow.
Lovely. Have a few wines. What you got coming up later? Anything exciting?
We have got some amazing pieces. A lovely kit with Sammy coming up later on. So.
Are you with Sammy the Wire Bender Fletcher?
Yeah.
Oh, she'll be all over you like a flam. She will.
And the Big Four as well.
The Big Four? I don't get the Big Four. For Now, got any gossip for us about your wife?
No.
No? Not got her pregnant again, have you?
No.
No. That's what you think. £9.95, LDG C40. Let's start rumours about Lucy. Make up some stuff about Lucy that she doesn't know about. Let's all do it. £9.95. LDG. She's not here today because she has a screaming hangover. Apparently, she told me the other day she had a margarita for breakfast, which I think is probably true. Oh, pina colada, not margarita. Is it true? Did you let your wife have a pina colada for breakfast the other day?
I didn't let her.
Because it was Christmas. I didn't let her. She just did it.
I didn't let my wife do anything.
I didn't let her do anything.
My wife lets me do things.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is where I've always gone wrong, you see.
Yeah.
It's true.
Lucy runs the household. Me and Charlie do as we're told.
I love that about her. She's got it all right. Great, we have eye candy this afternoon, says Anonymous, probably Kim.
Yeah, this is the eye candy look. Do you like that?
I can't speak for liking
right.
it. Yeah,
right,
right. Just come over a bit hot.
Right, don't swoon.
Like I'm weak at the hairy knees. £9.95. I have got hairy legs today. It's not nice. I forgot my tights. It's gross. Honestly, I'm disgusted with myself. I feel ill. Well, it's Christmas though, isn't it? And it's cosy to have woolly legs.
We've had frost. You need warmth on your legs.
Frost. Yeah, you know, like how everybody's spinning alpaca wool at the moment.
Yeah.
I thought maybe a new wool, the Cleary wool.
Oh. No.
Can you imagine if someone spun a jumper out of their own leg hair?
Oh.
Oh, I think we'll leave that one there. Now, I do remember a jewellery maker came in once and they'd spun a bracelet out of their cat hair. Yeah, it was on one of Gemma Crow's workshops. She'd come in and she'd crocheted, I think, or knitted a band out of cat hair.
Wow.
Now, Fleur's got no words for that. Now, I can't hear you properly, Kim, on account of you not being where you're supposed to be. Ovals. Imagine if she was producing for the pub. That would be brilliant, wouldn't it? She was just Skyping through. No. Could we do that ever? Could we Skype a show from my house? Let's do it. Have a look at these. Woohoo! I would do a brooch out of these, Victorian style, with lots of copper wire.
Yeah. Or we've got some beautiful moulds, and if you were into your resin or your polymer clay, you could make a little mould and put it on top of that, so it's like a cameo.
Oh.
As that as a base.
You could put, what would you do it out of? Polymer clay?
Or resin, yeah.
These are
clay.
a lovely backdrop, aren't they? These are very Chanel-esque. Oh, hang on a minute. We don't have enough lustrous black gemstones in our stash, do we? Do we? Well, I definitely don't. Look at this with the pearls. Oh, I think they make amazing earrings. I love them on a necklace. And do you know what? You know how we saw Fleur make that really simple design earlier where she took a head pin, just put it through, loop, simple dimple, and then put it on a chain? Easy.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's effective. And Kim actually made the statement this morning that that's the kind of jewellery that you do wear on a daily basis. You know what? Let's not always get stuck to the fact that we need to make occasion jewellery, because actually the jewellery that's made, worn every day is the jewellery that becomes our favourite, isn't it? And this is black agate. Now you've got such a wonderful billiard ball shine on these. You've got a lovely backdrop. The contrast is always going to be amazing, isn't it? With a, well, what about actually? Let's look at those the pinks that we've just bought, because Fleur did actually say black and pink. That is quite a sexy combination, isn't it? Tom Dorks loves a lady in black and pink. He goes weak at the knees for a lady in black and pink. Well, he goes weak at the knees for a lady, really, but. Look at that. What about a ring? But I would perhaps put the gemstone that way. So Drew is coming up for you at 1 o'clock. You're all texting in with the fact that you love a bit of eye candy. He's coming up for you at 1 o'clock. Look at this. Yes, I was here when Tom brought Leanne in. I had a talk of, yeah, I really wanted to have, you know, I'm obsessed with the idea that Tom Dorks, who's one of our directors here, should have children, but he's so against it. Do you know that he's the sort of, do you know what he does? Yeah, I definitely think he should have children, with his wife, obviously. But he's the kind of bloke that, if a child kicks his ball over the fence, Tom keeps it and won't give them, he's a horrible man. Now, he's not. He's not a horrible man, but I think it would mellow him. He's too angry about things. I'm like, you just need a kid. You'll realise that things aren't perfect then. Sick all over you. JTG, P64, $9.95. Get them while they're hot. Now these would make lovely cufflinks, actually. She's doing it again. Kim, will you stop doing this? She's a rascal. $7.95, let's count them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. Are you a stressy person? My mum's not stressy. She's so laid back. She's horizontal. There is never anything on. And if you get stressed, she'll be like, there's nothing to get stressed about. Let's just calm down. Nothing's ever a hurry. Nothing's ever done quickly. So frustrating. Yeah, they never, yeah, but I'm on the receiving end. See, your mum's not like that. She's all like, right, this sometime, this gotta be. But my mum, if you go around for lunch, it'll be ready at 3 or 4. It's never at 12 or 1, which is generic lunchtime, is it? You know, it'll be ready when it's ready. $7.95, you know, my mum is like that though. Nothing, no one's gonna hurry her. No one, la la la, pigs in space. Now, I'm gonna give to you, which, These are fabulous. They're a little bit psychedelic, actually. Look at this one in the middle. It looks like a rose. Oh my gosh, look at these. Isn't it wonderful, that? Do you think that looks like the top? Aren't these ace? That reminds me of Flight of the Navigator. Look at this one. Oh, I love it. That lovely, look at that. That's natural, is it? Look at those. I think it's amazing. Look at that one. Upside down, that could be a smile. Oh, these are, do you know what? They feel great. Are these frosted? Yeah, they are, aren't they? Well, I think these are lovely. What about you, Fleur? Now, we're calling these red, but again, I think these are orange.
Orange, yeah. They look like, I went to the Space Centre a couple of years ago and they've got like an astronomy bit where you can see all the planets.
Yes, they have, and they're all floating, aren't they? Yeah,
and they look like the planets.
They do, don't they?
With all their lines and... No, they are beautiful. And I put those in a macrame bracelet, so each one stood alone by itself. Yeah.
I really like... I've got a lot of time for these today, Fleur.
Yeah, I think they are stunning. Really beachy as well.
Yeah,
you can make them really beachy.
Do you know what? You can, because you can think about terracottas, Spain, terracotta, all of that lot. Put them with a bit of turquoise. You can make them quite wintry, though. You can put them with some earthy colours and make it very autumnal.
Smoky quartz, or the gemstone chains that, to the other side of you there, those would be...
Yeah, be earthy. I don't necessarily think you can... You know what, I used to be like, right, if these colours on my hands, I'd say I'd only wear that in the autumn. Yeah. But actually that's wrong, because you might have a lovely little summer dress with all these colours in it.
Yeah.
It's, you know what, don't get... And I also think, who makes these rules up that we can only wear this, that or the other? It's like, I keep talking about the boy in the dress the other day that was on telly, because I loved it. I loved it. And it's true, isn't it? Who makes these rules up? The girl said, well, who gets to decide why you should wear trousers or why you shouldn't wear it? Why is that a law? Of course it's not. And actually what I loved about it was it's a celebration of be who you are, you know, there are no laws. We should stop with this silly thinking. You know, of course, if you want to do something, do it, obviously, if it's on the right side of, you know, humanity and it's kind to do or whatever. You're not hurting anybody. Don't go around saying, Jenny said I should do this. But you know what I mean, express yourself in the ways that you want to express yourself. If you want to dye your hair bright pink, dye your hair bright pink. Why should we not? You know, and it seems a bad thing if you go to work and you've got bright pink hair, but why? Yeah. You're being yourself. You're a human being, and this is lovely. I think, you know, my point only was, I got a bit over deep about it, it was that you don't have to wear certain colours in certain seasons, because you don't. Who says? You know what? These colours look amazing together, don't they? But let me remind you, you're getting these big rounds, and these are going to be brilliant for just stretchy bracelets. Now, if you've just started jewellery making, let me recommend a big round, because they're easy to handle. You can put elastic straight through it, tie a knot, Bob's your uncle. You've made a lovely stretchy bracelet. And you know what? You haven't had to sort of fancify it or fruitify it in any way. It's a bracelet. You've made it. It's something you can wear every day. Wonderful. Of course, then you are going to develop other skills if you want to, and that's the point, isn't it? DIG P61, 320 carats. These are 12mm rounds. All yours. For £6.95. Incredible value. For all of this, you know, you do get a lot of colour. You've got a big sizable gemstone. They're rounds, your bread and butter. You can do so much with a round, Fleur, can't you?
I love them, and I've only literally taken apart a stretchy bracelet that I made 3 years ago because I needed the gemstones. So, and they were still like they were when I bought them, and I just put them on a stretchy bracelet. And then, like you say, as I've developed my wire work in and macrame and things like that, then that's what I did. I took it apart. But those in your stash, because there's not a lot of orange, beautiful, well, reddy orange gemstones. They've either got the browny red or bright orange. I think that is a stunning strand with that white fleck through them. And if you got those top drill drops, you know, the 10, how many strands of with the peridots and
yes,
all those colours, because there's smoky quartz in there as well. You've got something for everything in that one.
This really is a lovely gemstone. I can't rave about this enough to you. All frosted and gorgeous as well.
Look at that one just by you. It's got like a red stripe going down it.
This one here?
No, this one down. That one there. Yeah. It's got like
It is amazing, isn't it?
It's got like a polished bit there. Look.
It's lovely.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful, isn't it? And this is almost planetary. I think I just made a name up. 690 planetary. It's my word of the day. Now, it's time to go over to Fleur for the next kit of the day. I'm just gonna get off my throne. Hang on, Claire, hang on. Don't look at me hairy. Can you see the hairy legs from there? No, I hope not. Now, our next kit, we've been talking about powerful colours and how you can wear them in so many different ways. Our next kit is actually going to show you. I love this colour. The turquoise is going to go really nice with the pink that we had earlier. Now, this is lush. Look at this bracelet. I love it. I'm going to have to steal another bracelet. It's only polite, isn't it? Look at this. What a lovely kit, what a lovely, and you know what, we've got the Lazee Daizee for you today actually, we haven't had that in a while. I'm going to show you first of all, we had a little look at this earlier with the jump rings, using blue coloured aluminium jump rings together with the copper. What a combination, actually quite regal as well, isn't it? How lovely. Now I've got to say the next piece is my absolute favourite, I love this. Look at those colours, look at this weave, it's amazing. It's like a 3D weave. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. I want to go on holiday wearing that. It's amazing. Oh, do you know what? It's New Year. Are we thinking about some holidays now or what? Look at these. They're lovely. Isn't that lovely? And then have a look at the gemstones in the earrings. Gorgeous. And a little ring. Now there's memory wire in this kit as well. We've got a little simple ring, actually, very simple to make rings like this, which are really effective and very pretty and quite designer looking, actually. I know it, but that's actually incredibly simple. Now let's have a look. Do you know what? I can actually do Viking weave. It's not difficult at all. It's just starting off. Look at this. Look at it. Now they used to use. I learned something from Fleur today. They used to use pieces of Viking knit as currency. Yeah. The Viking era. Yeah. What if it all broke up? What do they do?
I don't know. I think they used.
You don't know, you weren't there.
Yeah, the metals that they used were a little bit stronger when they used it for the currency, so it didn't unravel. And when you cut your Viking weave, it doesn't unravel at all.
How funny is that they used it as currency? Isn't it amazing? But look at this knit. And it's created, using the Viking weave technique has created a chain. Wonderful, it looks so expensive. I'm a big fan of that. Now, let's have a look. A chainmail necklace. Don't see a lot of chainmail necklaces. It's a brilliant way of using your jump rings to make a chain. And look at these little marquees flickering away. It's a wonderful combination, isn't it? And I really like the pendant. It looks like the letter A, doesn't it? Look at that. Isn't it lovely? Now, let's show you what you actually get in your kit. Let me just move this to the side while I show you. I'm going to give to you. What should I take out first? I'm a big fan of. Let's get the gemstones out first, because what I love is the colour. Some of these have got clarity. Is this agate, Kimmy? It is agate, is it? How fabulous! This is quartz. Is this agate then as well, or that's coated agate? Marquees, little tiny blue quartzes, and then you've got an agate strand dyed in that turquoise colour to give and what that does is you see when the dye takes it, oh look, that one's got a heart in the middle, it will take on the matrix of the gemstone. Can you see the heart in the middle of that circle? Yeah. I love it. I love looking at gemstones because you can see so many different things. Then I'm going to give you some wire. You're going to get 0.4 and 0.6 wire. Now you're going to get loads of jump rings. Loads. You've got, how many do I get of the copper then, Kim? These are in two different sizes, are they, Fleur, or one?
Yeah, they're two different sizes.
But only a slight difference. Is it 5 and 6 millimetre?
Yeah.
5 millimetre and 6 millimetre in the copper. You get 600. And then you've got the blue as well. 100 in the blue. Hang on a minute, say that all again. 200 of each copper size. Do I get 3 sizes of copper?
You get 2 of the 5 mils.
Oh, 2 lots of, right, okay. So all together you get 405 millimetre copper, 206 millimetre copper, 106.5, with the blue. Now that makes 700 jump rings, right? That is correct. Are you sure? Yeah? Scuba blue, this is called. So you've got the blue jump rings there as well. I'm also going to give you the memory wire. You've got ring memory wire, you've got bracelet memory wire, and you've got necklace memory wire. Fantastic, isn't it? QTGC81, we've seen the beautiful pieces that Fleur's created. We've got those gorgeous gemstones. This is going to be great for beginners. It's going to be wonderful for anybody who's been jewellery making for a while. You already know that there are so many options if you have been jewellery making for a while. But there's everything that you need in this kit, isn't there? QTGC81 Scuba Blue. Do you know, at £42.05, which is the price it should be, you're getting super duper value. We're not going to charge you that price tag though. We're not. All yours for just £27.95. Incredible, incredible value. 0800 644 655. Just brilliant. Loads of you loving this kit. What a beautiful collection of pieces that Fleur created again. Let's take a little saunter, not a flaunter. A saunter. I knew you were going to take the price tag down, Kim. You're such a rascal. She's on it today, Fleur. There's no calm in her. There's no calm in you, Kim. Are you ready? Look at the Viking, it's lush. £24.95 is your new price tag. Do check out baskets of that. We're really busy for the kits today. So Fleur, my darling angel, which one are we going to do today?
We're going to do this one, and it's a take on Byzantine, and it's called Flowers in Baskets.
Flowers in baskets, darling.
So it's very, very similar to Byzantine. It's just one ring that's different, that goes in different. So if you've never done the Byzantine before, then use this little demo just to learn the Byzantine, and I'll show you how to put a little twist on it at the end.
Oh, fantastic.
To make your flowers in your baskets.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Okay, right, so we're going to use the 6mm jump rings for this demo, so, and the blue, obviously the blue ones as well. And what you need to do is create a chain of 2 into 2 into 2. So you've got 6 jump rings in pairs linked together. Okay, so you can see that they're just linked through each other. Now, to do the Byzantine weave, you're going to hold the centre pair and let the top pair just fall either side, so you can see there. And now what we're going to do is split that middle pair, so the gold pair, and then we're going to scoop up the 2 purple jump rings in the middle.
Okay, so because you've used these in the different colours, it makes it much more.
Yeah.
And actually, would you recommend using different colours to those out there?
Yeah, and because this kit's got the 2 different colours in it, it makes it so much easier when you are learning a weave as well. I mean, and that blue's just, it's
I love
amazing.
Those colours together, Fleur.
It's like an electric blue, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Really, and if you did the bracelet just in that blue, it would look stunning. You know, both colourways, it'd look amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's your Byzantine knot. So that's how you're going to do the Byzantine knot. And then we'll just close that. Now, to make the flowers in basket, I'm just going to turn it onto its side so you can see that ring that I've just put in. So whereas you would normally just put the second ring in exactly the same and pop it on top, we're going to go through the purple the same, and then we're going to go down. Sorry, these jump rings are quite hard to hold. And then you're just going to cross it underneath so it goes through and closes. And I'll show you what it looks like. So you can see then that it's gone into a cross.
Oh yes,
you see it's crossed over. So I'm just going to take that black jump ring out and do it again for you, just so you can see it again. So that's your normal Byzantine there. Okay. Now it's easier to hold in the smaller jump rings, it's just because these are quite large to hold. So we're going to go through the purple, and then just however you want to do it, pick up the green as well. So it goes through the purple and then through the green. The greens, it stays horizontal like the green. Can you see there?
Yeah.
And then just close. And it just creates a little cross, and that's your flower that lives in its basket.
Oh, I love
And then
that.
you will just carry on then. So then you'd add another 3 well, this is your first set, so you'd add another 2 sets. So that's 1 set, and then another set to create the full basket. Okay, so that's, now what you would do is, there again, if we started like we started with, there's your 3 2 in 2 sections there. So you'd hold the gold, let the purple fall either side, open the gold rings up, and then you scoop up. And if you ever get confused with which ones you scoop up, it's always the ones that are never attached to anything. Okay, so always the floating rings that are never attached. Okay, and close. And then this is where we would then hold that horizontally, go through the purple like you would, and then just cross it through the red. Okay, so that's where it goes through normally. Cross it through the red and close, and now you've got one complete flower in its basket.
So it looks complicated, but once you get the pattern...
No, yeah, it's not complicated.
It's not. Well, I guess that's about anything, you know. It's when patterns change that it becomes complex, but because this pattern stays the same, it's repetitive.
It's repetitive the whole way through.
You get in your rhythm of it, and you just... Once you're in a rhythm with anything, it becomes easier.
And I just wanted to show people this one, because once people get... Byzantine is one of the first weaves that people learn, and once you've done the Byzantine, you're like, well, where can I go next? So this is just a little bit more, it just gives a little bit of different feeling to the middle, those 2 centre rings, and it gives it a different texture with them crossing, and it does look beautiful in the 2 colours because you can see. And what you could do is use 1 blue and 1 copper, so you can see the definite cross, like I have done there with the green and the black. Use a copper and a blue for that cross section, if you want to replicate this bracelet.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
Have a look. So you could do it that way around. Thank you so much, Fleur. $24.95. The kit is massively. Is it sold out? We're approaching single figures, and we've got over 20 in unchecked baskets. Are we going over to the Wall of Fame now, or am I going? Oh, we've got the Lazy Daisy, so I'm going to go over and do the Lazy Daisy. No, I'm not, I'm going to stay here. We're going to perhaps show you how it's done. Now, the Lazy Daisy is one of my favourite tools because it will, let me show you. I'm going to show you what the Lazy Daisy will create. Where is it? And I'll go and get it.
Behind you.
It's behind me, is it? It's behind you! I didn't go to the pantomime this year. So if you would like to create this incredible weave, I'm going to give to you, I'm going to give you 2 different Lazy Daisies. Now the one, which is the thicker one, is newer to us. If you're starting Lazy Daisy, I think go for the thicker one first because it's less sort of cumbersome. But I want you to be assured that actually Viking knit is easy. I can do it, which means any moron can do it. It is easy. But I don't think I think it's easier than chainmail, Claire. Have you ever tried it? It's so easy. All you've got to do is loop, 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 loop. It's easy. It's really easy. The starting off is probably the. I can't tell you how easy it is. Now, you could do this around a wooden spoon, but I wouldn't know how to start. So let me show you about this tool. You've got the pick with it. It comes with the Daizee on itself, and that's what you start with. Now the Daizee will be removed for finished and when you add on and things like that. Now you put your wire through here, and then you start, don't you? Yeah. You put your wire through here, you go up and you start a loop. Then you go underneath the crosses, around, and keep going around, 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 around. It's really easy. Now we have got downloads on our website. It is easier than Kumihimo, it is easier than chainmail, it is easy for me. I'm sure we're all different, but I think it's a lot easier than so many of our different techniques. Now this is the half one that I'm giving to you. Do you use the half?
I use the half on this one, on the necklace, but I use this as well.
What's this one called then, the bigger one? What's this? This is the half. That's the smaller one, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So they're different sizes because you'll get different effects. Yeah. Now, of course, we've got the large one, which will give you a much larger. Is that not the larger one then?
That's the large one. The ½ inch is the large one. That's the 1/4 inch that you've got there. but they're exactly the same tool.
Is this a 1/4 inch?
Yeah, that's
right. Okay. Sorry,
one.
we are doing the 1/2 inch first. Sorry. Now, so that's the 1/2 inch there. That's the 1/2 inch there. Yeah, that's a draw plate. Now let's start. So actually, I would recommend the larger one for anybody who's starting out because it's less fiddly then. But it's not a difficult thing to do. But you will get a much thicker band, which looks lovely if you want it in a bracelet or something like that. Now you can put it through the draw plate. And we have the extra large draw plate here as well. So if you want to start off thicker, maybe if you want to add twisted wire. Do you remember how Karen Crawford did twisted wire and then put it through the draw plate in her and oh, it was amazing. Can you show us how you start this?
Yeah, of course I can.
Because for anybody out there, they're looking at something and it just looks like a pen that doesn't write. But it's not, it's so much more. It creates the most amazing knit. It's, of course, we have got a DVD, haven't we? Which is £4.95. Please go and grab that. But also you can see tutorials on YouTube. There's loads of different tutorials on YouTube, so go and check those out as well.
Right, you work with the amount of wire that you feel comfortable with. Don't have too long, because if it gets knotted, especially with a 0.4, it can snap on you. So but if it breaks, it's no problem to add in wire. Yeah, now this is a point, it's easy to add in wire, and actually this has got 2 holes. 2 holes, yeah. So it's easier. Yeah, it's easier. The reason why they did 2 holes is because you can use up to 0.8 on this, but it gets very heavy. Oh, so it's if you've got a long piece of Viking, it was pulling this out with the 0.8 wire. So they did an anchor hole, which is lower down. That's good, isn't it? Just so that you can hold more on there. So the way that you start is I always take the Daizee off and just pick a hole and pop your wire so it's pointing down, and the holes are diagonal, okay? And then just give yourself a little bit of a tail just to put your finger on. Okay, and then all you do is make your first loop, and the first loop you have to make yourself. Yes, you do. So just get that as neat as you can. But it's not it's going to be cut off anyway at the end. And then with this tool, what I do is I use every other I mean, you can use every other. Every single one, But start easy. Yeah. So make your cross. I always pop my thumb over it. This is so easy, I promise you. Just watch, you'll be... I think maybe sometimes we think it's more complicated than it is because it does look like a complex weave, but I promise you it isn't. Claire, I want you to watch this because you do a lot of chainmail. Claire, my director, actually you're going to love this. Okay, so once it's gone through that hole, pull it across, and what you need to do is always when you're putting your wire through, pull it down first. So wire through. This is so easy, isn't it? And pull down. We can all loop, can't we? We can all make loops like this. And then go across and you make in your loops. Now I have Viking weaved on a wooden spoon, and I can tell you now it was the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. And my chain wasn't beautiful, it looked a real mess. With this you get such uniform loops with it. You have to be a real fabulous. You know, you have to really pay attention when you're not using the right thing. And you have to make your own flower to go on the top with wire. So now we're nearly round to the beginning. So if I just do that last loop, and it doesn't take too long to create a chain either. It does use a bit of wire, quite a bit of wire. Yes, it does, but it's worth it, you see. Now we're back to the beginning. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go behind the cross here. Now listen, Claire, because you can do this, it's so easy. So this is easier than chainmail. So just behind the cross, just take your time, just if you're using the 0.4 and 0.6 wire, just take your time to keep it nice and straight, behind the cross, and make your loop. Right. And that's it. That's how you do it. Easy, isn't it? Behind the cross. And just keep repeating it. Just as long as you don't catch the loop behind, just behind the cross there, and your pick is for if you pull it too tight, and it's all to do with tension. So it's a bit like knitting. When you first start knitting, your tension's all over the place. It's a little bit like that, and your pick just helps you. I'll just show you then how to. So if, say, this one here was too tight and I can pop it underneath there and lift that up so that it then has a bigger gap for me to put my wire in. You can splice your wires together, so splice your colours together like what Karen's done. It is and you can do this sat in front of the television. It's so rhythmical It's so the only thing, the only thing you have to be careful of, and it doesn't really matter if it's untidy. When you finish, if you look at it and go, it's not tidy, once you draw it through your draw plate, it all pulls together and really goes into a beautiful chain. And it's so lightweight. Say how much wire you have inside there. It is so lightweight.
It really is, and it's so simple. $24.95. Is it worth every penny?
Absolutely every penny. And I would, if you can stretch the two, I would have the two, because you can create so many different looks with it. Like I said, you can flatten Viking weave as well, so you can actually squeeze it together to create a flat.
Can you hammer it, or will it break it?
I wouldn't hammer it, no, because of the crosses that. Yeah. But you can squeeze it so easily. You can fill it with, because it's a hollow tube. You can fill it with gemstones. Yeah. You can twist it if you put it
weave in and out of it.
You can pop it on a knitting needle and literally twist it around, and it creates a spiral. Oh, it's amazing
I've never seen that.
You can Viking weave around your memory wire.
It's so neat.
Yeah, it is, and that's not because you're a perfectionist when you're working with it.
It's because of this little magic here.
It's because of the draw plate.
I'm going to give you the draw plate in a sec. So that's your price tag, $24.95 for the ½ inch. Now I'm going to give you the 1/4 inch, and that is the smallest, skinnier one, which is going to create. Well, you can create a skinny loop from the larger one as well.
Oh, the large one will go down to like the third from the bottom hole when you're drawing it through.
And just to explain what we're talking about, this is a draw plate. You can go down to this skinny if you have that 1/4 inch, but with a ½ inch you can go down to about this skinny. So if you want to make a really skinny chain look, then you'll need this one. Now again, exactly, there's no other difference, it's just size. It all works the same as Fleur has just demonstrated. BTZ E34, your 1/4 inch Lazee Daizee Viking knit tool, and I promise you're going to love it. And I promise you it's easy as well. $19.95, worth every penny. Now it looks complex. If I saw this kind of chain out there for sale at a Rock and Gem show or something like that, a jewellery craft fair, I would buy this, because it looks professional, it looks neat and tidy, and it looks quite expensive.
Yeah.
Can you charge quite a lot for it?
Yeah, I charge between £45 and £60 for mine, depending on how I embellish it. I always finish it with 2 gemstones on the end, and on the end of your Lazee Daizee tool, you have a cone, like a Wagsy cone.
Yes, you do.
So you can make your own cone ends as well.
Yeah.
I've used a gizmo coil for this one, and just gizmo coiled around to finish the ends off. But you can create that beautiful cone with this tool.
Yes, you can.
And they fit on each one, so when you've drawn it down, the cones aren't then too big for your.
Yes, that's the point,
it
isn't
fits
it?
perfectly
Yes,
for
they coincide nicely. Make sure you do pick this up. Let's give you the draw plate as well, which is amazing. Now you get a conditioning cloth.
Yeah.
Now that conditioning cloth is actually quite important because you're using your hands a lot for 2 different reasons. You use your hands a lot when you're doing Viking knit. You can transfer all the oils over and it can dull it, so you can buff it up. But also it will allow you to identify any edges that are scraggedy, and then you'll pull it back through the draw plate again. Scraggedy.
It just settles all the wire inside, because when you add in wire, the wire stay inside. Sometimes it can just come through, so you just, as Jenny's doing, or just I put it between my fingers and roll it like that, just to settle all the wires down and keep all the wires inside, and then draw it through your draw plate. So do this before,
So do it before you're draw plating, is what you're saying, isn't it? Now I'm going to show you the draw plate. We won't be able to see it in action, will we? Because but what you're doing is basically, now I want a human draw plate. It would be brilliant because you can start off as large as this. And you put, what can you do there? What could you do? You can put your mesh through this as well and make chain, yes.
Yeah, you can make mesh.
Right, so you put your big thick chain through here, do it twice. Then push it through here, do it twice. It gets skinnier, skinnier, skinnier. Do you see why we need a human draw plate? Skinnier, skinnier, skinnier. It's brilliant, this draw plate. You will need it because it makes things neat and tidy. It will perfect a piece. And you would know what, it's really lovely to see how neat and tidy your Viking knit becomes just because you're drawing it through and through and through and through.
I thought I had a piece of Viking.
I thought you were rummaging. We have got demonstrations on online if you would like to go and see those. The Lazee Daizee Viking knit draw plate, all yours for just $9.95, and again, worth every penny.
Yeah, you do. You definitely need it. If you're going to flatten your Viking weave, you don't have to draw it through the draw plate. But that's the only Viking weave you can do then. I mean,
yeah, you're limited though, aren't you?
I mean, I've seen people have made their own out of pieces of wood, but if this is perfectly done,
with that,
but it's not. But if it damages your chain as well, all that work. Because I mean, a chain like that would probably take you for a whole necklace length. Takes me about 3 hours to do a whole. necklace
you don't want to ruin it then.
And you don't want to ruin it after 3 hours. So when you're using this, make sure when you draw through, make sure you use the numbers front from the side because it's beveled in. So it's beveled this way. So as it goes through, it feeds it down in.
Oh, so you come in from this way?
From where the numbers are. Yeah, so always go from the front because it's beveled in and it will feed it in nicely. And you've got your inches on there.
Funny, yeah.
Usually, what I tend to do is if I'm making a bracelet length, because you will only knit about 4 inches and that will stretch to about 6 inches.
Now this is important. You don't need to knit as much as you think because when you draw it through, it obviously lengthens it.
But what you can do, what I do, is I start with a 10-metre reel and I'll just Viking weave the whole thing and then cut it into the sections that I want. So I might get a necklace and a bracelet or a necklace and a pendant and a pair of earrings. So you can just cut it and then just finish it off, you know, no problem. But I always do, usually, if I do a whole length of that, then that's plenty to do a bracelet and a pair of earrings.
And you're saying when you cut it, because if you're going to do it in this way, it will keep its shape, because there would be nothing worse than cutting it and it all just goes...
It doesn't unravel. You just literally get your flush cutters or your side cutters and just cut straight through it and then just finish it off. Pop a piece of wire through the end and then, like we did with the first pendant, just sew through the loops just to pull it up into a little thing. Laura's got some amazing DVDs that she's done for the Viking weave.
We love her, don't we?
And YouTube.
So go on YouTube as well. Sorry, Fleur. This looks like it's going to sell out. If everyone checks out their baskets, it's gone. And there are people on the phone lines now as well. So a couple of you are going to miss out, unfortunately. VWZE92. Now it's time to go and check out what you've been up to, you little rascals. It's the Wall of Fame. Fleur and I are giving this lots of love. What a beautiful clasp. Number 367 and pearls, so we're in love. It's from Cheryl in Grimsby, and Cheryl says, I never know whether to say Cheryl or Cheryl. What would you say?
Cheryl.
Cheryl. Okay, Cheryl. This week's Wall of Fame is a bracelet I made for my husband, for my husband's auntie for her 80th birthday. It is tanzanite with fresh water cultured pearls from Jewellery Maker. Oh, get confident, you're amazing. I love the way you've packaged this. I love the clasp, you've got an eye for it. Don't worry, just, you know, jump in with both feet. Number 367, good luck.
Okay, this one's number 368. Beautiful. Hi all at JM, happy 2015. I haven't sent photos of my makes to the Wall of Fame in ages. My resolution is to do so more often so I have the chance of getting more pennies to spend on gems.
Yes.
The attached is my take on a bracelet which Linda made from agates. I used 925 silver findings, including one of the lovely magnetic rose clasps. Everything was purchased from Jewellery Maker. Excuse the photography, I really need a good camera and some decent skills. I bought some ultra suede on the other day and I bought the boutique kit as I may have a go at copying the necklace Linda made on the same day. Keep the bargains coming. Keep the bargains coming to keep us Jewellery Makers happy, and that's from Kat and Helzoin. That's beautiful.
What a I love that clasp.
Yeah,
it's just beautiful, isn't it? Now I've got one from a lovely lady. Her name's Alex and she lives in the Forest of Dean. She's been in a few times actually, always texting in. And Alex writes, Happy New Year, everybody. So elegant, aren't they? It's obviously Jewellery Maker. Is there anywhere else to buy from? Seriously? I saw Helen Mirren wearing some similar earrings on the red carpet recently and really like the look. So I've made, she's really elegant, Helen Mirren, isn't she? So I made these. The first time for sale that paid for the strand of pearls and findings used for this pair, and then again as a Christmas present, and have now been asked to create them again. Result! Here's to a great 2015, fellow waffers and all the JM family. Bring it on! And that's from Alex in the wonderful Forest of Dean in the wonderful Gloucestershire. And you're number 369, Alex. That is luscious. Well done. I like that you put it next to wood as well. Being from the Forest of Dean, that's the right thing to do.
Okay, and this is very apt, seeing as we've just been doing about Viking weave.
Ooh.
So this is number 370.
Like
it is. It says, please find my entry attached. It is my first attempt at an Onyx cabochon wrap using Viking knit. I need more practice, but I was rather proud of it. A DVD for cabochon wrapping would be awesome, and that's from Vicky in Horden. Vicky, that is colour graded the wires as well. You've used gold and red. Beautiful.
Lovely.
Stunning. You see how it's gone down into the colours.
I didn't notice that.
And then just held it here and here.
Oh my gosh! And she's saying she's not really.
No.
You're amazing.
I think that's beautiful.
What did she say? She wasn't quite confident yet, or something.
She wants a DVD for cabochons, but she says
I need more practice. That's what I mean.
You don't.
No, you're good. You're there. You're there.
Beautiful.
And somebody else who's there. Oh, look at that. Number 371, amazing, Kelly. Well done. Hi, I've attached my entry for the Wall of Fame, a wirework ring made from an amethyst coin and antique bronze wire, both from Jewellery Maker. This is my first entry. Well, welcome, Kelly Flux. And my first attempt at my own ring design. Happy New Year, love from Kelly. Kelly, wonderful, well done. Keep them coming. I really like your photography, Kelly, as well, by the way. There's a lot to be said for good photography, isn't there? I'm rubbish at it. Now, my daughter's good because she's always taking selfies. After the break, we've got loads of treats and goodies coming up for you. We've got those pearls. They're my faves of the day. We will be back with you after this.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Download the Jewellery Maker app today. You can watch our Jewellery Maker shows live, view all the details of the item that is currently on air, as well as browsing all the items from today's show. You can also minimise the video or switch to use as a companion app. Get the Jewellery Maker app today and boost your viewing experience.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, Jewellery Maker are never far away.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Pearls are classic. I mean, who doesn't love pearls? You look at them, they look elegant, they look classy, and they make elegant, classy jewellery when you're creating with them. I think right from the whitest of white pearl to the peach pearl, they're always stunning, and anybody can wear them. They're one of my favourites. You see them, don't you, in expensive jewellers, covered in diamonds. Diamond and pearls are the classic duo, and that's why I love pearls.
Pearls are always a huge seller on Jewellery Maker, and I think it's because there's a huge amount of emotional attachment to them. I think whatever walk of life you come from, whatever your age, you always associate pearls with maybe someone who's worn pearls before you, maybe your grandma, maybe your mum. So there's always that emotional attachment to pearls, and they can be classic, they can be contemporary, they can really be whatever you want them to be, and definitely one of my favourite gemstones.
These are absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? I think you've been waiting for these all day. They are massive because you can't see any of the rings on these with the naked eye easily, which means to me that they scream that they're expensive, they're brilliant quality, and I'd say I would definitely go as far as saying that these are jeweler quality pearls. These are the ones you want to look for if you're creating a special bridal piece. These are the ones that you want to look for if you just want one simple pearl pendant on a necklace and you want it to be as perfect as possible. Aren't these absolutely gorgeous all the way through? Can you see? Well, you know that I love pearls. You know, I've told you that story about pearls so many times, about when I was in Chicago and really poor. We've all been in that stage where we had no money to eat or anything, you know, and then I just saw these women at this jewellery launch of South Sea pearls, and I couldn't believe they were just buying them, and to me they looked like the richest women in the world, little dogs under their arms, little, you know, and just buying. And these, you know what, pearls are different prices all over the world, aren't they? You know, you can walk into Cambridge right now. There's a jeweller's off of Market Square, £2,000 you'll see a pearl necklace for, with a tiny gold clasp. But you could go to your second-hand jewellers, to your antique jewellers, and see them for £200 to £400. You know what, you should really get your pearls valued if you can, because I mean Jan's done so and they've given her a massive price, and also Jan, one of our guest designers here, now supplies directly to a jeweller. Now I think that's a brilliant achievement. Maybe that's the sort of thing you want to be looking forward to doing in 2015. Maybe you want to work your way to creating those pieces that are of a higher standard, a higher quality, that give off the vibe of elegance. Don't they look lovely with the bracelet that I've stolen from Fleur? One pearl, just as a pendant, is going to make huge dramatics to your jewellery. It's going to be a big statement. Now, Pearl, I was going to say Pearl, I know you love Fleurs. Pearl, I know you love Fleurs. What is it about Fleurs that you love so much?
I love the lustre on them. And I love that they're so elegant and timeless, and you can't fail to make a piece of elegant jewellery with them. You can't, it's true. In fact, I think if someone said, make something that looks rubbish out of a pearl, you'd be there for hours and hours and hours, and it wouldn't happen. I don't think you could. I just think that they can be contemporary. We can wire wrap them and they can put them into a contemporary look. You could just have them as a bracelet and a necklace. You don't need to add a clasp to it and take two off the ends, one for each earring. And it's always, people always want pearls.
They're classics, they're timeless, they're elegant. Anybody can wear a pearl. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can make a little pearl christening bracelet, but then you can, you know what, we all want to wear them. You know, we think Audrey Hepburn, we think Elizabeth Taylor, pearls, and we say this every day probably, but because it's true. And you know, we give you a lot of pearls because you love them, because you can sell them really easily. Would you say that pearls are easy to sell, Fleur?
Yes, and once people know that they are freshwater pearls, and I always tell them to rub them on their teeth just to make sure, so that they realise that they are proper pearls, because the price that we can buy them from here doesn't warrant the price that you can sell them for. You know, you can add a naught on the end and it still be absolutely within the realms of prices for pearl jewellery.
Now, if somebody is brand new, is coming across to your stand, your stall, sauntering across your website, would you agree that if you leave your prices too low, people start to doubt your credibility?
Yeah. Don't let the price that you buy it for dictate the price that you sell it for. Make sure that you price it to a point where you do justice to the gemstones and to your work, because even if it's just popping a clasp on it, you've still taken the time to sit down and do that and put all your love and care into that one jewellery. So when you are pricing your jewellery, especially with pearls, make sure that it does warrant that price tag that you're giving it. And we've got different price tags for all over the country. You know, what one person can sell for £100, somebody could sell for £200, or you know, in that
thousands. It fluctuates with pearls majorly. Which is why I always think a strong way of selling things is on the website, isn't it? Because you're stretching across on a website or on, you know, somewhere, some form of media like that. Because whether it's social media or whatever, but I just think you'll hit lots of different, lots of different people, lots of different budgets, and I just think get pearls because they are wonderful to work with. They feel and look classy and elegant. They're timeless. They can be valued. You know, I just think it's ticking all of the boxes. I just think it's such a great idea to include these in your jewellery making stash. Sheila's got 2, Amelia's got 2, Judith's got 5, Jewellery Maker and Shops has got 3, Lynn's got 2, Anonymous in London. A lot of multi-buyers as well as singular buyers, Pauline, Judith, Sarah, Lynn, Phyllis, Glenys, Val, Agnes, Alison, Wendy. What are you going to do this strand for? She's going to give you a really wonderful price tag. Now, think about how much you would sell one pendant for. 25, 30 pounds? Yeah. This is going to be a major profit maker. Major. HEMG59. Some of the big names charge you hundreds, thousands for glass pearls. Chanel, Gucci, Chopard. You'll see glass pearls out there. We're going to give these to you for just £19.95. Now, I actually think you can make the money back off one pearl. These could be cufflinks, but one pearl in a pendant with sterling silver. I just think amazing, amazing. Don't you think, Fleur, this is a brilliant price tag? I would. If I had that strand, that's what I would do. However many pearls are on there, I'd just put one in a pendant and just have those for bridesmaids. Nowadays, people are having 5 or 6 bridesmaids. You could quite easily make 5 or 6 necklaces so simply and so beautifully. Money you're going to save, Fleur, as well. Yeah. Oh yeah. So expensive bridal things, aren't they? I had a lady that come to me that for bridal jewellery, and she wanted this big elaborate jewellery made, and when she saw the pearls, all I ended up doing was a pearl necklace. Yeah. Do you know what, it screams elegance, and when you look back at those photographs, you're going to look timeless. Yeah. You know, it's lovely to, of course, go with fashion and things, but if you're looking back at photographs, you know, it's like looking back at the brown bell bottoms and going, oh, why? You know, if you're wearing something classic, you can always, and actually, don't forget that if you ever have a daughter, if you're getting married, if you keep it classic and elegant and not particularly to a trend, you can pass it down, and then we're talking about jewellery that's sentimental, of course, aren't we? And I do think that pearls can create really sentimental pieces. HEMG59 is your item code, £19.95. I'm going to leave those with you, but we haven't got many left. Now, I'm actually going to ask him if we can do the sapphire, because I do think it's a very regal combination to put a gemstone with a remarkable reputation, such as sapphire, the gemstone that Princess Diana chose. Talking about brides and things like that. Oh my gosh, Fleur, you've made something amazing. I can't tell you about it, but you need. I'm going to get thinner just so I can wear that. Now, look at these sapphires next to the pearls. They're gorgeous. Now, this is the deep, deep blue of a sapphire. And I think that's the classic sapphire, isn't it? It's the one that you think of in your head straight away. And of course, Princess Diana, we know, actually chose sapphire. She wasn't presented, Charles didn't get down on one knee with the ring. She was actually given a box to choose from, and she chose straight away the sapphire. A sapphire represents class, I think, elegance, statement as well, because it's a powerful gemstone. But more than anything, I think that sapphires are very classy. They're very classic. They're not the obvious diamond. They have something, you know, and I think that's why Princess Diana chose sapphire, because they're not the obvious diamond that everyone's got. They are saying something else, aren't they? In fact, Debbie Bolford's ring is quite similar to the Princess Diana style. It's a very you know what, it's a very classic and a very classy gemstone, and it's a gemstone that I think has got so much history. And actually, if you're looking into things like the Tudor period, and I know I'm reading a book that Fleur gave me at the moment, you'll see things like sapphires and emeralds are regarded so massively, and they would have been put in brooches, and kings and queens would wear them. I think sapphire is a very regal, very queenly gemstone. Oh, Claire's just telling me she has a sapphire ring. And you know what? When you think about it, Claire, you're only 20-something. I hate you for that. But you know what? Think about that ring now. What a design. What a classic, timeless design. Now, Claire's wearing that 20-something. Debbie Bolford's wearing it. Princess Diana wore them. Kate Middleton's wearing it. I'd wear it. You know, we're all different ages. We all love sapphires. And I think, you know, there's a lot to be said as a jewellery maker to be able to actually work a jeweller's gemstone, and it is a jeweller's gemstone, into your pieces. get them valued. This would be lovely in a ring, Fleur. Would you only ever use sterling silver and real gold with these?
Yes, yeah, I would, just to do them justice. I think Jan did a beautiful ring with some gems of distinction where she just put 4 or 5, like with the memory wire ring and that blue kit that we've just done, and she just channel set them, just wire wrap them in, and all she used was a few, but the sparkle that came off of them was immense.
Well, they're a precious gemstone for a reason, aren't they? Because they give you this incredible luster. They give you such a wonderful, wonderful colour. You know, it's not just a blue gemstone. This is a precious sapphire. And you can go out there and you can find just blue gemstones to do just this piece or just that piece. But this is the creme de la creme. When you are creating and you want to create with a gemstone that means something, September's birthstone, sapphire, this is the one that you want, isn't it? CQG Z02. Don't forget you got a bottomless basket today if you're shopping with us. At under £30, please get these valued. If you were shopping anywhere else for 15 carats of sapphire, I'm reckoning over £100 you pay for that. If you went, maybe it's a jewellery quarter or wherever. This is such super value. Please don't ever forget the value that we're giving you. And these are graduated, the mirror graduated between 2x1 and 4x1. And 18 centimetre strand. You've got such incredible value. A money maker for you, Fleur?
Definitely. And if you've just bought the pearls, I think to do both strands the justice, you just literally put one, take the middle 4 out, or 5 out for your ring, and take the last 3 of each on the little ones on the ends, and then the rest just put one in between each pearl, and you've got that blue and peach. I mean, that
gorgeous. That is a piece of jewellery to get valued for.
Yes, it is.
And I reckon it would go for hundreds. Yeah. Get it valued. $29.95. There's little Freddie's come to say hello. Look, little Freddie's up there. Look, he's smiling, isn't he cute? Hello. There's Freddie and Eddie. Ed's lost weight, hasn't he? There he is. Look at him, little button. He is cute, isn't he? He looks exactly like his mummy. He is lush. There's a lot to be said for a little blue-eyed, blonde-haired boy, isn't there? Now, little boys are lush, aren't they? Oh, they're so lush. Now, they're so different to having a girl, aren't they?
Are. Yeah.
I mean, girls, don't get me wrong, I love my daughter.
Yeah.
They're just so different. She would have sat with a book.
Yeah.
Not
That's
boys.
like mine, yeah.
She can do anything herself, not the boy. It's funny, isn't it? They need you more, boys. Yeah. We must be careful not to make them mummies boys, though.
Oh no, I want mine to stay with me, all 3 of mine.
Yeah, so do I. But I don't want him to not go travelling and not see the world, not experience new life. He'd hate it. He'd hate me to go with him. I'd embarrass him. God, I'd embarrass the lad enough. Now, let's go to... Where am I? Oh, that! Yeah, I love this. Did you see this when I put... Ooh. It is lush. Now, you know, like Fleur's bracelet, this is going to go really well with your bracelet. But again, anklets. I love this chain. We had some carnelian ones, didn't we, a couple of months ago? They sold out pretty much straight away. Look at this. Sterling silver and apatite. I love it. Look at all that texture. Bit Bollywood, actually, because the movement's really classic. These would be nice for Eid pieces. If you want to make the head pieces for Eid, they'd be gorgeous. Because my daughter's friend, one of her best friends, Sakina, she had to go all the way to Luton for her Eid pieces, and they weren't gemstones, they were so expensive. I mean, she looked striking, don't get me wrong, but I just thought, oh, you know what,
that's ready made, isn't it? Just to drape across your forehead.
Gorgeous.
So if you just have 2 little curvy grips either side, and just draped.
Absolutely beautiful, but against dark hair, can you imagine that colour? It would look incredible. Actually, you could put this against blonde hair and it would shine as well. Yeah. It's a really fabulously fresh colour, and I love all that texture, and it can be, you know what, it can be used for so many different things. Earrings, you can cut it into sections. Anklets, again, we're talking about those skinny little anklets. If you've got the ankles for it, how amazing would that be? Claire, you'd look nice with this around your ankle, with your little ballet dancer's legs. Look, I'm very against you for being thin at the moment. Like, everyone should be quite round after Christmas, not Claire. Look at this. Look at this movement. Don't say that, because that makes it worse. I tried, I ate loads. Shut up. I hate that.
I got your pounds then.
I tell you what, she's got worms, that's what it is. Now, that's what I say. How you say have worms? Yeah. Say it to my daughter all the time. I've never seen such a huge appetite on such a small person. So annoying. Now, look. Look at, isn't it love? I love this chain. I need it. I just think it's so beautiful. Would you make a set out of this? What is it for you, Fleur?
It's a ready-made piece of jewellery for me. It's a bracelet and some earrings because of the movement in it. Because obviously your wrists and your head move a lot. And I'd also, do you know if you make like a tiara, like a crown tiara?
Yes,
so wire work your
it goes
your
up,
V and then wire wrap that all the way along.
And it would drape from it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Daizee has got hers. So's Christine, so's Sue, so's Jack. I just love this. Maybe you sell bead pieces and you're thinking, right, actually, this is an investment. It's a good, and it's not just for that, but I'm just thinking how, I've got it in my head, this piece, and I just think it would look incredible. And I also think then you could have things matching, couldn't you?
I'd love it with that orange. You know the ready orange agate? That one.
This one. I've got some peach moonstone that would go nicely with as well, though.
That would go beautifully.
That would be really nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, it does. It looks really wonderful with those colours. Little appetites, right? And a load of sterling silver wire and said to you, do a bubble chain for me that's 50 centimetres long. You would literally not answer the phone to me or the door to me.
I would cry.
In fear of it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I am scared of creating this chain because of the frustration that must go into it.
You'd be looking at half a day at least to do that. And to have them so neat and so uniform like that,
I can't even think that I'd ever have the time to do it. So, you know what, I love that it's already done. I love this. Sterling blooming, another one to get valued. Go on, how much is it? I reckon 45. What do you reckon, Fleur?
Yeah, 40, 45, yeah. Definitely.
Go on then, how much is it? £27.95, just get it, just get it.
Yeah.
Tiny little sections of this, you could sell the earrings for that price tag. Actually, it's worth it just for the time that it's going to save you. Would you pay someone more than that? How many hours did you reckon this was?
I reckon that'd take me about 5 hours, 5-6 hours to do that.
So what's that? £27.95 divided by 6, Kim? That's your hourly yeah. Which is £4.50 an hour. You'd be paying someone to do this.
So that's less than minimum wage. No, I wouldn't do that for that.
No, no one would do it for that. £27.95. Incredible. Alison has got hers. Suze, Norma, Suzanne, you've got yours. Maritza, you've got yours. Susan, Yvonne, Karen, Daizee. You've got to check out baskets. I knew Daizee would not be able to resist texting in. I would be cross-eyed just making half of that. Like, yeah, I know, exactly. Even though you've got your new bead room, you don't want to go too mad, Daizee. It's so fine and detailed, truly scrubbed. Do you know what it is? It's lush, isn't it?
And can you imagine the amount of waste sterling silver that you would create to make that?
Yes.
So all the little bits that you have to snip off.
Yeah. You'd lose about a quarter of your wire stock, wouldn't you? Crikey, and sterling as well. Pauline from Cheshire, I don't know if she's related to Daizee. Oh, damn that cat! He walked across my laptop and pressed the buy key. Oh well, excuse to buy them, lol. Don't blame your cat. Oh no, it was the cat, just in case Mr. Pauline is watching. Yes, it was the cat. Do you ever do that noise? Like hiss at people? No, only like when someone's questioning you, like, no. Amelia hisses, doesn't she? Have you got a cat, Amelia?
I grew up with cats.
You grew up with cats, that's why you're a hisser. Heather, you've got yours. Claire in Suffolk's got two. Well done to all of you. I think that was a wonderful buy. I'd like you to all know that Amelia has stopped giving us ginger and milk tea.
For now.
Mike drank it. You're going to be ill. He drank it. Do you know why? Because he's so polite, he wouldn't want to. He's so polite, he didn't want to see Amelia's little hurt face. I mean, if only I would have. I can't do. I just couldn't have. It'd be like drinking squash and milk. Not right. Makes everyone want to vom.
It's all right.
Squash and milk. Oh, you're.
It wasn't.
Is your tummy like iron though? You're not an iron stomach.
Maybe.
Or are you sensitive? Like, can you eat anything?
I eat a lot of spicy foods and all, so.
Yeah. My kids can literally eat anything and not get ill. I can't anymore. It's age, that, Fleur, isn't it?
No, I've been in hospital twice when I was little with salmonella.
You didn't?
I did twice, yeah.
Did your mum not know Edwina Curry and her work?
I know, and it was, yeah, because I would have been that age, so yeah.
What was it from?
One was from rice.
Rice poisoning is bad.
Yeah, from
that's really bad.
Chinese takeaway, yeah.
Oh, you're joking. That's, that must have, like the third day you'll get that from, won't it?
And then the second one was undercooked sausages.
Oh, really? Do they make you badly ill?
Yeah, I was in disease ward, in like an isolation ward, because I didn't know what was wrong with me. Yeah, it was food poisoning.
How bad is that, everybody? Be careful how you cook your sausages. Oh, I really want sausages now. I might have sausages tonight.
Cook them well.
Yeah, I will. In the Arga for hours. Now, I only ever oven cook sausages. It's funny, isn't it? Because my mum will refuse to do that and fries them. I'm like, I don't want them fried. There's enough fat in them.
Yeah, I have him in my grill. You know, my...
Yeah, your
George Formby. But it's not George Formby, it's the other one, yeah.
Yeah, I've got one of them. Glaze them in Marmite, like I said earlier. Ooh. So I might do that tonight. Oh, if you like Marmite, a Marmite sausage. No, I'm telling you, Kim, it is the best thing ever. You have to do it. It works.
I've never tried that.
Oh, it's lush.
Honey and soy.
Love it.
I've done honey and soy.
I can't do sweet on savoury. I'm terrible for that. Do try it, please, for me.
Try that.
Marmite glazer sausage. While you're at it, raw cucumber dipped in. A bit of Marmite's lovely as well. Oh. Nutty. Nutty. Now, anyway, enough of my weird ways. Do you know what I used to do when I was little? And this is, my mum probably should have stopped me doing this. I used to get a skewer. I used to put cheese on the end. We used to have one of these fires that have got like bars on them. I used to sit and grill cheese and eat it while I was watching the telly. How bad is that? That's so dangerous. To sit right and it would sizzle and smell like when I was a weird child, I was. I needed supervision at all times. My mum was giving up at that point. Now, this is clearance. Cleary's clearance. I love green. You know I love a bit of green. Do you know Onyx is said to help the spirit pass from one world to the other? I'm not ready for that yet, but isn't it a lovely gemstone?
I love Onyx. I love the mythology behind Onyx.
Go on, tell it to me.
Well, apparently Venus was down by a river having a sleep, and Cupid, her son, came down and was a little bit playful, and he cut her fingernails and her toenails, because onyx in Latin means claw. And nothing that's heavenly can live on earth. And as he flew back up, some fell back down, and they landed by the river, and they turned them into onyx.
How lovely, the claw of Venus. So maybe there's some connections there with love as well with onyx.
Maybe.
And that might be why it's passing from one world to the other as well. Look at that. I love myth and legend anyway. Yeah. These are covered bezel set, semi-bezeled in sterling silver. Now that's something to boast, actually, because to bezel set like that, you have to be a silversmith, really, don't you, to get it just right. Yeah. Now you can imagine making a ring out of these, and if you've ever seen our sister channel with the toucan pieces, it's very toucan-y, and Alison Tarry has this strand. She does love toucan, she does love to replicate toucan. What would you do with these, Fleur?
In the second kit that we did with the grey marquise shapes, when we made the big flower, I would make a big flower with these, and then make a beady bead of pearls as well to go inside the middle, like I did with that flower. But yeah, that's what I would do, make it into a big brooch.
How lovely. And you know what? Yeah, I was going to say brooch then. Yeah. You know what? I do think, again, these would be worth getting valued, wouldn't they? Hazel, You've got yours, Jenny in Bristol, you've got yours, DLDL item code. These are 20 by 14 millimetres on a 14 centimetre strand, and these little spaces are sterling silver as well, so you've got a lot of sterling silver. But we're going to take it to a clearance price tag for you. There's only promise for today. I can't ever promise this price tag again. Please don't forget, if you've already ordered with us, you've got a bottomless basket, which means you pay P&P once and you can load up as many items as you want. Can you ever do this on the website? You can load up and load up and load up, and you only pay once. $27.95. Down.
Wow.
To £17.95 for all of that sterling silver. That is incredible value. Please make sure you check out baskets. Sylvia, you've got, oh yeah, Sylvia, Catherine, Suzanne, Hazel, Jenny, Jessie, you've got yours, Susan, Sharon, Anita, Joyce. Oh, I wonder if it's Sharon from the Wall of Fame earlier. Jewellery Maker in Merseyside, West Sussex, Hertfordshire, Greater London Town, Lanarkshire, Yorkshire, Martina from Meath. You've got yours, and I've got Susan from the Highlands, Sandra from Somerset. You've got yours, DLDL95. I love a bit of Somerset. Now, I am going to give to you, doo-dah, doo-dah. I've got this box, and Mia keeps her studs in it for the horse. You don't have to have them, I expect, do you? You're only in schools.
Yeah. Don't go outside of a school.
No, no. I have to get you to teach me, won't I? We were going to do it, weren't we?
Yeah.
Now, hey up, look at the size of this. Oh, oh. Look at that, Fleur.
Wow. That's
nice.
That's a lovely piece, that. That would be the front of a necklace for me.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
They're nice, they are. So you get these all in little pots. I love these little pots because they have proven quite handy. Like I just said, my daughter keeps her little fiddly bits in hers for the whole.
I keep my jump rings in them as well because I bought a silver clasp box.
Wait a minute, Fleur, you're going to love these. This one. Size of them. Now they're going to be brilliant for resin, aren't they?
Oh yeah, you can make some beautiful little frames for resin with those.
Hey, I've never seen these before. And do you know what? I like the T-bar clasps quite fine still.
Yeah.
That's lovely. You get loads of different types. Oh, this is nice as well, the texture one. You get loads of different types. Here they are, 20 different styles, and you get 2 of each. So you get 40 altogether, and they're all toggle clasps. Are they all toggle clasps? Yeah, they are. Aren't these lovely? You get all different. Oh, where are you going? Oh, these are nice. Look at that, nice and thick.
That's a pendant, isn't it? That's I'd make a beautiful pendant with a pearl. I bet one of those pearls would fit inside.
Yeah, let's have a look. Oh yeah, easy.
You just dangle the pearl in the middle for a pendant.
Do you know, it's funny, isn't it? Because you look at these things and they're toggle clasps, but there's not. There's so many other things that they are. Just because someone says it's something, don't take that for granted. Could be anything it wants to be. CIA Z45 is your item code. Should be just under £30, which is phenomenal because you've got 40 pieces, which is crazy because that's still less than £1 each piece. You wouldn't find these for £1 each piece in its own pot, in its own. And these could be display cases afterwards because they got that clear window as well.
Wow.
£19.95, 50p a finding. In you come. This is value personified, isn't it?
Because it's so maddening when you make a piece and you've not got a clasp put on it. With this, you've got a choice of clasps in your stash.
I just saw on the picture ones. Look at that.
Yeah, the extender ones.
Aren't they lovely? I've never seen them. Have you?
Yeah, I've seen it. So I've got them, and you can take them apart and use them as jump rings as well. So you take the extender off.
That's
as a jump
brilliant,
ring.
isn't it?
But if
actually, you can put a few of them together and just make a big chain.
Yeah,
lovely.
If you're giving your jewellery as a gift and you don't know the size of someone's wrist or neckline piece that they like, that's perfect because they can extend
adjust it. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. £19.95. This is super value, really super value. Hasn't today gone really quickly despite us all being absolutely sort of, we've got a Christmas hangover, everybody has, haven't they? Have you got any of your food left at home? I haven't really got anything left, have you?
No, I after having food poisoning twice, I took it all away after a couple of days.
I don't blame you. I went into a supermarket yesterday though and bought a massive Stilton like that, round, for £1.
You're joking. Some mushrooms, big mushrooms.
Oh, steak, mushrooms, that's me tonight, sorted, lush. Although I wanted sausages actually, didn't I? I could have sausages in Stilton.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Lovely, with some fried onions.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Some crusty bread. Part break bread in your arga with your sausages. Yeah.
Love that. I'm always doing that with the bread, I did have a bread maker, but I left it at the farm. And I regret it because I really want it back. I might get another one. I found an Easter egg in Max's room yesterday because I was packing his stuff and there was an Easter egg in there. I was like, oh Max, he's a little chocolate stasher. 1995, loads of you in for this one. It's mad, isn't it? Fleur would not have liked that if she'd have seen that. That's got food poisoning written all over it, hasn't it?
My Max stashes chocolate. It must be a Maximus thing.
It's a Maximus thing, those little Maximus rascals.
Naughty.
He's got such a sweet tooth, my son. Always, what's for pudding?
Yeah.
What's for pudding? What's for pudding? What's for pudding? Not committing to this dinner till you tell me what's for pudding. Are you a pudding boy?
I enjoy pudding, but I prefer a starter.
Oh, you prefer a starter. What's your favourite starter, Mikey?
I love nachos, especially.
Nachos aren't really a starter, though, are they?
Always come on the starter menu.
All right, fine.
You know.
I like a baked camembert. Oh, I know what I love. Do you know what I like? What are they called? Those little skinny fishes that you eat?
Anchovies.
No, the ones that are. No, whitebait.
Whitebait.
Love that.
No,
don't like fish, do you?
No, I don't
love
like fish.
What's your starter if you're at?
I like everything. I
Do
like
you?
baked cheese.
Baked cheese.
You know, do you ever have like Stilton and mushrooms?
Of course I do. Yes, love that. Cheese-related snacks. I'm all over that.
Olives and bread as well.
Olives, always olives.
Balsamic vinegar and oil.
Yes, with some lovely bread.
Yeah.
Rosemary bread.
Yeah. Or tomato breads and things like that. Yeah.
Olive bread. Bread. Bread with loads of sea salt on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, let's all go out to dinner. Can't afford it now, can we? It's been Christmas. We're all poor. I'm going to be poor for the rest of my life now. What's he doing?
Pointing the camera at my face.
You don't like that, no?
No, he does it a bit too much.
Does it too much? I think he's got a crush on you. Now. You think he does too?
Mike.
They are like an old married couple, aren't they? You're barking up the wrong tree though, Mike. Now. It's too hairy for you. No. No. Listen. Then I'll definitely be too hairy with these legs. Now. Who is hairier out of me and Mike? If you looked at my legs today, you'd think you were looking at a footballer. The legs of Ronaldo. Look at this strand. Whit-woo. Yes, whit-woo. Amazing, isn't it? Do you know what? These are lovely, like a lantern shape. You know, like an old oil lantern in old days that they'd carry around. Imagine how dark it used to be. I love marquees.
They remind me of in the Lord of the Rings where she gives him the light when the elf gives him the light, and that's in that shape.
Do you know, it's the elvish pendant, it's Moonstone. Did you know that?
Yeah.
It's full of, like we were talking about earlier, unicorns and promises of magic, and I love it. It's a very romantic gemstone as well.
Does, yeah.
You know, when you look at this, again, like I was saying about the labradorite, it's a gemstone to wish upon, isn't it? I think Moonstone's quite a thought-provoking stone. I think you'll look at it and it'll sort of, you'll get in a trance over it. It's really silky, the way that incredible schiller moves. It's a very silky movement. The peach and red ones look like chilies. Do you know what they are? That shape, aren't they? Yeah. I can't touch a chili. I'm too much of a wimp. Are you into spicy food, Fleur, given your previous problems in the stomach area?
No, I don't like spicy food.
And I'm a wimp over it, but Mia and Max are the same. We don't want anything spicy. Well, Mia, she will eat the hottest curry there is.
Yeah, Neve will, yeah.
Funny, isn't it?
I eat with my eyes. If it says something that I don't think I'd like, I won't eat it.
Yeah, me too. It's terrible. We should be more liberal. Now, this strand, look at that colour. Look at it.
It's like an angel's inside there.
It is. You know when you're watching a film and something heavenly happens and you get this glow from above, that's what it is. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? There's probably a word for that I've missed. Not ethereal, not angelic,
heavenly.
godlike, heavenly, all of those things. It's got this amazing power to make you pay attention because it's beautiful. You're seeing the light with these gemstones. Look at that. Isn't it wonderful? I wish my words didn't fail me in the description, because look, you see this one here, that's that light that I'm talking about, that wonderful, incredible, powerful but gentle light.
It's like it illuminates. It's like there's a light inside it and it's illuminating out.
Yeah, it absolutely is. But it makes you want to look, what's it going to do next? Fantastically beautiful, this strand. These could be earrings, couldn't they? These could be a flower fleur. Yeah, there's so much you can do with these.
That bracelet that you've with the pearls on.
The one I've stolen.
The one you've stolen, yeah.
Yeah,
with those, with the reds as well, with those beautiful peach.
I think with any one of those, that would look great. Like, isn't it gorgeous? It is, isn't it? Beautiful.
I love the colours.
I mean, and you can make a graduation of them.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's that one. It's like, wow. You should be paying $27.95, but it's a clearance price tag that we're going to give to you. Look at that with it.
Ooh, that's nice.
It's lovely, isn't it? Can you believe the time already? We're going down from $27.95. Look at that. That's the glow. Oh, you only get it from Moonstone, that. $17.95, which is a £10 reduction. Fantastic.
Just one as a pendant.
It works.
Yeah,
and again with the pearls, you could put it in with the pearls because the colours all match wonderfully. Those pearls have been super versatile today, by the way. Oh, I've taken the wrong strand away from my hand. What a silly. $17.95. Could it be an investment strand for you? Could it be one that you will make money out of when you... Could it be something that your customers are asking for already? Moonstone. Doesn't it sound lovely? Sounds lovely, doesn't it?
And I love those shapes. If you take the spacers out and then put them on a beading thread together and tighten a knot, they'll go into like a lovely spiky formation with that shape. Because the tops, they all go together, and when you pull it tight, so if you put it on wire and pull it tight, they just go like a big spike.
Just splays out. Yeah, lovely. I love them. I think you've really. Oh, do you know what? We're getting people multiplying. Daizee saying, I'd restrand that Moonstone, just distributing their colours. Stunning. It is stunning. It's stunning. Now, my loves, look at all of you. Tina, you've got yours. I'm going to do that smoky quartz strand if it's okay. Catherine, is MA Massachusetts? We should go to America more in 2015, shouldn't we?
Never been.
Oh, you haven't? You must go.
Yeah, I must go.
You must go. And it's so different. Because I used to work in Clearwater Bay 1 month, and then I'd go to Chicago. It's so different.
Really?
So different to one another, but brilliant.
I'd love to go on a ranching holiday, you know.
That's my dream, but no one wants to come with me. Should we go together?
We'll go together.
We'll go together. We will go together. Because I said this to my friend who's a show jumper, and she's like, the last thing I want to do on holiday is even look at a horse.
No, I'd love to go.
Yeah, I would too. And my friends went, and they went and did all the city slickers thing. I'd love that.
The camping might not be my
they stayed in a big house.
That's all right then.
Yeah. We don't want to go all Brokeback Mountains there. No. I do love that film though. That's got her, that is. That's it, we've lost Fleur. We've lost her. All these days she's been on, she's gone.
I'm gone now.
I do love Heath Ledger in that though. He is hot, isn't he?
Oh, he is.
Let's lay that one to rest now, because it's only going in one place and we can't go there. Not at this time of the day. And not with me and Fleur. QYRU30, 145 carats. They're never going to let us go now, are they? Me and Jenny are going on a Brokeback. Are you coming? Perhaps not. 13 by 7 to 27 by 8 on an 18 centimetre strand. Glenys, you're already on this one. Now, we have been showing you these throughout the day. Well, I have. I've been grabbing them, and now Kim's had to do them. She was like, I wasn't supposed to do these today. What a lovely trio that would make. Is that all? What, and you're going to take it down from the... Do you know what? Brilliant price tag. When we used to look... Do you remember the old days of Jewellery Maker when you were a floor manager, Kim? You used to make a good cup of tea, mind. You never gave me Nat's pee. Now, look, anyone who gives ginger tea with milk in it...
Oolong tea. Oolong.
It wasn't. It was Gemma Crow's ginger tea, I know.
Mike, is it ginger?
Mike's not getting involved. It just tasted of milk, he's saying.
It wasn't actually the first time I ever do it.
Don't worry about it, Amelia. Don't get over emotion about it. If you're going to confuse it with anything, could it be vodka next time? $11.95. Look at that. I can't even remember why I was attacking her. Are you all right there, Kim? You're having a little bit of a choke? Casually dying, she's saying. No, I don't think anyone casually dies, do they? Glenys, you've got yours. Debbie, Anita, Elizabeth. You've got yours, Jewellery Maker in London, another Debbie. I've got Sylvia in Cambridgeshire. What a great price. Anyway, what I was saying was when you're a floor manager, that was it. Do you remember the launch price was always for small rounds, plain rounds, $12.95. Do you remember that, Kim? The old price tags for smoky quartz. She does, it's mad, isn't it? And do you remember how much smoky quartz we used to see in comparison to now? We'd see smoky quartz as often as agates. We don't see a lot of it now, do we, Kim? One of these is a pendant, is lovely. You're eyeing these up, aren't you?
That centre one is huge.
It is.
And I love rose quartz with smoky quartz with rose quartz.
Yes.
I love that combination.
Brown and the pink.
Yeah, or with green amethyst, something like that.
Green amethyst would be
beautiful.
Lush.
Yeah.
I think it goes with anything. I think it's and again we're talking about contrast. Sometimes black is too sudden.
Yeah.
Too much, too dramatic.
Yeah.
And so to have this contrast. A softer contrast.
Yeah, it's a softer monochrome, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But they're so clear. The clarity on those are amazing.
Especially the smaller ones. Look. Yeah, and actually you've got two different colours of smoky quartz. Sometimes it's really goes more towards the sort of silvery grey tones.
Yeah.
And this is actually you've got quite a lot of the different tones in here, which is nice because there's different clarities. Lots of you are loving this price tag. UYRU30 is your item code now. Here she is, the wire bender herself. You got Drew today, Samantha.
I know. Do that. You could kill me.
She won't. She'll love it. Oh. She don't want to go out with a man that no one wants to flirt with.
Oh, well, that's true, actually.
Yeah.
That's true.
She'll love it. Go on. Let's. We'll be watching this later. Sammy, everyone coming up for you later. Sammy, the wire. I told him your nickname, but I've not told him why you're called the wire bender.
I think that might be quite obvious.
Well, you never know.
You don't know.
You never know.
6 children could be anything.
Could be. Have you got some wire today?
I do, yes.
She has. Thank the Lord, she's got some wires. So Sam is coming up, designer inspiration, with you at 1 o'clock. Can you say tubes, Kim? She's saying tubes, tubes. Tube, tube, tube. She's saying it comes out tube. Tube.
Tube?
Tube.
Tube.
Should we go on the tube? Underground. Tube. Yeah, I suppose we do all say tube. They're yogurts, tubes. Now, aren't they? If you've got kids, you'll know about them. Now I'm going to give you some guess what tubes. What do I do with a tube? What do I do with a tube? Have you never used a tube?
No,
Fleur's never used something.
No.
You've never used a tube?
No, never used those.
Hey, listen, you need to have them then, because you can't. You don't want to be there on the bead convention when they're all like, "Do you remember tubes?" And they'll be like, "No."
No.
They'll be like, "Who is she? She's never used." Kim's coughing right down my ear. Then it made me go about the spasm now. Are you all right, Kim? She needs help in there. She's having a right old cough. Liam, go and give her a little tap. Liam's coming, don't worry. She's going, help me. Now, these tubes, I'm thinking Debbie Bolford, I'm thinking tassel, I'm thinking the toggle at the top of the tassel.
Yes, definitely. beautiful. And with the polymer clay as well, because you can make your polymer clay into that shape, can't you? So you could intersperse them with polymer clay.
What about cufflinks, eh?
Yeah, cufflinks, definitely.
I
and
think
macrame.
Ah, yes, macrame them. Do you know what? I think it is important, Fleur, to use different shapes you've never used before. Because you might, you know, if you ladder wove, or actually think about this. What about making a bracelet but putting them this way?
Yeah.
And did like a weave of them. Can you see what I'm doing?
In and out, and then put a little bead on the inside, yeah.
I think that'd be lovely.
Yeah, that'd be really nice. Just as a little pendant as well, you just use 5 and just ladder weave up.
I'm thinking an over the head with chain, lots of chain in between. 1, chain, 1.
Yeah.
Easy.
Interspersed with the hearts and the coins that we did, 10 metres of chain. That will be statement jewellery.
Be beautiful, Selwood. They're only £8.95. Well, I actually thought, because these are black onyx, that these were going to be more expensive. I have done this strand before as well, haven't I? So I'm quite surprised that I didn't remember that they were at a crazy low price tag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're paying 90p each. Wonderful. For black onyx.
They'd look lovely with their smoky quartz, and where you've got the spaces on the smoky quartz, put one of those as a space. So
that would work, actually,
you keep the same shape as it is on the temporary strand, but using the black.
And you're keeping a nice chunky piece. Oh my gosh, is it that time? Really? I honestly had no idea. We've only got 4 minutes left on the show. Right, now I'm very excited to show you. You know, we were talking about that advert where the girls got the number 5 and they sing the song. What is the song again? No, no, no. But my heart is set on you. But it's a man singing it. You know, have you seen the advert? Something number 5. You know. Oh, I'm stuck to the leather. Wait there. Down I go. Down I go. Right, now the necklace that Fleur has made is unbelievable. Well, you know I'm going to steal this, don't you?
Go for it.
Amelia, tomorrow after you photograph this, this is mine. Do not let anybody touch it. I'm having it in the morning. Look at this. You ready? Look at that. Amazing. I need to go and buy a backless dress now.
Oh, you can wear it the other way around as well.
No, I don't want to. Oh my good, I love it.
So simple.
Look at that sparkle from the chain. Now that's a £150 piece of jewellery, that.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it with the chain that we had as the early bird. It's just that I had found that in the drawer, and that's the beauty of having 10 metres, that you don't have to skimp on it. You can of it as you want.
Sorry, Claire.
So that'd be like a choker at the front. And I wanted to use the clasp of the type of necklace.
The double C's, yes.
But I couldn't find a round one, so that's the oval one. But
I love it. I love it. Do you love that, Sammy? It's lush, isn't it?
Just so simple, though, isn't it? You just pop in those beautiful bronzites on the ends just to weigh it down.
I blooming love that. Amelia, make sure that only goes to me. Promise me you'll put it on the shelf for me.
I will. It's going in the Jeny cabinet.
In the Jeny cabinet.
I have not got such a cabinet, nor
a wardrobe.
Because we have to photograph it, and I love it. Just, oh, you made more things too. Just like, have a look at this. Drew's on his way, everyone. He's ripening up. Miss Janet says, wow. Yes, wow. Amazing.
It actually shows the versatility of those beautiful bronzites. And all I've done is I've kept them on the temporary strand and used that as a Lazee strand.
I really like the colour of that temporary strand.
So that's all I did, was kept it on the temporary strand.
And then some little earrings.
Little earrings.
And a
necklace like that, you don't need little earrings.
I can't get over that. It's lush. Isn't it lush? Have you seen the advert? Have you seen that advert? The number 5 neck. You probably didn't pay any attention because you're a man.
What?
You know something number 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have an advert, and the lady's got the necklace all the way down her back. Oh, it's lush. For some reason, she's surfing at the beginning now. I mean, I don't necessarily understand the.
I think I've recorded it.
You've recorded it. You watch it on catch up.
Yeah.
Such a bloke. Not lush. Isn't it lush? Now, you are about to be shaken up with Sammy and of course Drew, Lucy's husband. There will be some outrageous flirting going on, no doubt.
It already has been.
Yeah, good. I did tell her Lucy doesn't want a man that no one wants to flirt with, so she's got to flirt with you. So that's going to happen. Who knows what else? Make sure you keep the banter and all the texts coming. The lovely Lucy is suffering with laziness and at home today. Suffering with laziness. What's she doing?
Laziness.
Yeah, that's what that's the truth. She hasn't for once got a hangover because she's still drunk. WGP76. Right now, all that's left to say is thanks to Fleur for all the amazing work that you've done over the last couple of days. And now it's time for a bit of Sammy and Drew.
Bye.